you decided to accompany the brother and sister. Sorry, excuse me. You decided to accompany them along this path, going to the village of Valaki. You stopped midway through to go to the gypsy camp, where you ate, drank, and made merry and got your fortune told. You had a few small encounters on the way, culminating in a fight with a skeleton knight and his warhorse. After completing which, Plays and Sings decided to get into the cart, and it slammed closed and took off. And that is where we ended it last week.
That wasn't in depth at all.
It was super in depth, and you know it. It was pretty in depth.
If you want the in-depth explanation, you can go see the other videos. I'd like to say that as you guys saw the carriage door close, Plays and Things had a smile on his face because he was very happy. Plays and Sings. Things. Sorry, I was thinking of his brother.
You know, his brother Plays and Things. He's also a bard.
He doesn't want it to be awkward when he comes.
Yeah.
It's like Plays and Sings never ever left.
You know, if you wanted, you could even call him Plays and Sings.
His mom always mixed it up.
Well, you were obviously the reject.
Yes.
So, what would you guys like to do?
So where did the carriage go?
So the carriage took off in this direction. And it took off at a run. And a run for these horses, I believe, is 120, but I'll check.
Is he running towards the water?
No, that's a different map.
No, I know, but I'm just looking. So where were we at on the map?
Okay, so you guys were fighting the skeleton.
Weren't we like right before the bridge or like right after it or something like that?
Oh, on the
At
big map.
H?
Yeah, so you guys were...
Because we left here.
Yeah, you were right after H, so you're in between H and I.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna go be a finger puppet to Strahd.
I mean, maybe.
I said we just write him off as a donation and get our tax credit at the end of the year and keep on moving. One healthy cat, that's like 5 gold.
Can we see the cart?
You can initially, but it is speeding away.
How far away is it?
You guys were not in combat. You might not have noticed it right away. It's probably at this point where we're discussing it, it's at least 240 feet away.
What does our travel companion say we should do?
Who?
Ismark and Irina.
Well, which one?
How about
Both of
Ismark?
them. It is.
Ismark will look down sadly at you and say that we knew there would be danger on this travel, and our main focus should be getting Irina to the village.
Is that all you say, Ismark? Is that you knew there'd be troubles?
I warned you beforehand that there would be danger. I told you that the devil would oppress us and come at us at all angles. Your friend was fool enough to get into a cart that was empty.
Sound logic. I say we keep moving.
Wait just a collared picking minute. We can't just let plays and sings be taken off into some unknown lands. We gotta save him.
All right.
Yeah, we had a collar picking minute here.
How fast is the dire wolf?
The dire wolf. It is 50 feet, so it can run 100 feet. Every round, so it is not as fast as the horses.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do we have horses on the cart? No, it's a donkey.
Okay.
The donkey is not that fast.
The donkey can go 300 feet around.
Then I want to jump on the donkey and run after the cart.
Okay, it obviously can't go 300 feet around.
I don't know. Maybe it's a special donkey.
Maybe it is. I will tell you, it's not.
The fastest ass in Bravia.
The spunky.
He's a good donkey. I think we should go after Tile.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get moving towards him.
Doesn't take much to convince you.
No.
Just change your mind in a whim.
Eh.
We should leave him for dead. I agree. We should go find him. I agree.
He just wants to be included.
I just want friends.
It's very agreeable.
Irina agrees with you, but Ismark strongly disagrees with this course of action. He'll tell you he will come back with you after Irina is safe in Valaki.
Nah, I'm gonna go with the group, and we're gonna go after our friend Plays and Zings. So, Tal, what are you doing during all of this?
And what does Tile see?
Tal knows what he's doing.
I can tell you what I see.
Nope. He is far away. He has no way of communicating with you.
All right, then I'll be food. Right, I will chase after the horses.
Who's a wolf? He can't talk.
Bark, 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 bark.
All right, so your plan is to send food off alone into the wilderness.
Food, can I? Don't say anything if I can ride your back.
The horses have to go. They have to follow the road, right?
Food will say bark, bark, bark. Yeah, well, the horses will have to follow the road, but
Can we cut across and try to cut them off?
We gotta cut them off on the pass.
so as you look at this, these little arrow thingies are indicating height. So this is a large hill. It goes up probably at least 300 to 400 feet at the
Okay.
peak.
So we
So
are here.
you could try. Yeah, you're just past the bridge. So you could try.
And what's the distance between H and I?
H and I probably a third of a day's travel. With the way these horses are running, someone make a survival check.
Okay, that was my character.
That would be 9.
9. You have no idea how long it would take to get over here. You're very new to the area. You don't have an accurate way to estimate.
I want to roll a survival check.
All right.
23.
If you were going to guess, you estimate that if you go around this side of the peak, you might be able to cut them off before they get to J. But it'll take most of the day. You won't be able to bring the cart.
Oh yeah, I see. It's because we can try chasing him off a road, but I mean, it's an undead horse pulling a carriage. It's not going to stop.
But that'll take us very close to the castle.
We're gonna have to go into the castle no matter what. If we chase after on the road, like we're gonna have to go straight to the castle anyway, because we'll always be behind it.
How do we know it's going to K and it won't just like take a left?
Ismark said earlier that at the end of the last week, that he believed that it was a carriage of Strahd's. So his best guess is that it's going to the castle.
And if it doesn't, then hopefully it stops at Valaki and it's just an express travel there.
I'll explain to the donkey that we have to leave him behind and that I apologize profusely.
You've been a good donkey, Pete.
One person can make a persuasion check.
To the donkey?
Not to the donkey. To Ismark.
I rolled a 19 natural. Let me get my sheet up real quick.
It's like, Pete, you're a good donkey. But we have to save our friend.
I was fully willing to persuade the donkey.
I thought he was getting at. He's like, God beside the donkey, otherwise he's gonna feel bad.
Persuasion +3, so 22.
Okay, so Ismark, he's still not going to accompany you, but he will make a few small marks on the map. He'll tell you that if you follow these, basically it's just kind of a small line. This may be able to get you safely there. So it's gonna go like here.
So up the tile and along the ridge.
Yeah. So you'll go here and then along the third one. So you're gonna go up one, up two, and then around, and then down.
All right, looks like the plan is set. So,
Right. Ismark and Arena are going to go with Pete the donkey. And they are going to continue. They will meet you.
At O.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Not at O. You're here. They're going to try to make it to the other side of the woods here. They will get there. They will set up the camp for the evening. But if you're not back by the morning, they will continue on without you. All right.
Sounds good.
Guess she's a prior day.
Okay. So, for you guys to traverse this, someone is going to need to take like a guidance point, like a leader, and they're going to have to make 5 survival checks to see how long or even if you're able to make it there in time.
Someone might have to carry me too. Pretty slow.
Yeah, don't forget, Baz also has a horribly messed up foot. His speed is 10 slower.
Somebody just tie a rope around him. Just drag him along.
Well, I'll step up and I'll be the leader.
All right. So, you guys are crossing over the first ridge. Go ahead, Wingy, and make a survival check.
21.
Easy. Yeah, you lead them up the first ridge to the second point that is marked on the map. It is still early in the day. You reach the second point here. Go ahead and make another survival check.
See, boys, nothing to it.
Natural one.
Famous last words.
Nothing to it.
I'm the greatest.
Because walking off a cliff.
Ah!
Okay, so
Wilhelm
you
scream
guys,
right there.
you guys make it up the second ridge. However, you get turned around and you begin to go the opposite direction towards I, around the peak.
I could have sworn he said to keep the peak on your right.
I think we got to speed up a little bit.
Okay. Go ahead. You're here at this tip instead of this tip. So make another survival check.
16.
16 is good enough. You get your bearings again. However, it is getting into late afternoon, evening by the time you get over in this direction. So from here, you can continue on to the point that is marked on your map, or you can try to make it down on your own.
Can we? Is it wooded or like we high up?
Yeah. How dangerous
So-
would it be?
You're up on a mountain. You are at this point, you're about 300 feet up.
Can we
Okay.
see the road?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of like. Yeah, like already.
It's pretty far away. You might be able to.
Can I do a perception check to see if I see the cart?
Sure.
$16 plus 7. So 23.
23. You do not see the cart.
Guys, I don't see the cart yet. Hopefully we still got time. But I think we may need to go down sooner rather than later. We can always roll Baz down there.
I mean, you think the guy's got it in him to make it down this hill? I mean, it's a pretty far fall. And
Is
a
it
foot?
Is it like a high slope down or something like that, or?
There are points where it's pretty steep. This is kind of an uncharted territory for you. If you choose to go down here, it might be okay. It may not be safe. But if you continue on and you go down over here, whereas marked on your map, you believe that one will be safe.
So we're standing over a cliff.
Yeah. It's not it's not like a straight cliff, but it's definitely there is a crest and then a downward slope.
Hey there,
So-
food.
So you'd have danger of like losing your footing and like rolling down.
Yep.
What if we jumped off?
I mean,
You'd break it-
definitely an option,
Then,
not a
'cause
good one.
I do have. I mean, I could help us.
How you gonna help us?
You'll be light as a feather.
Why'd you use that spell all the time?
How do you think he
Willkommen.
moves around? What are we looking at?
So, real quick, Tyle's still got in his stupid cart. You guys are trying to climb over the mountain to cut it off before it gets to the castle.
Oh, Tile got into the goddamn cart?
Yeah, at the
Yep.
end of the last time.
You dumbass.
All
Hey,
right.
Mike.
I said we just we take the direct route. Kind of lost some time trying to go this one way, and I think we need to get down to the road.
I couldn't agree more.
Am I still
Okay.
a wolf?
At this point, you are not a wolf. It has gone from morning to almost evening.
Have we taken a short rest?
Definitely
No,
not.
you have been climbing a mountain.
God damn it. I hate you, Tile.
Yeah, who wants to go base jumping?
I volunteer as tribute.
I don't trust it.
Does it look like it cut time, Geoff? If we could feather fall down the ridge, does it look like we'd be able to get to the road faster?
It's possible.
How long does Featherfall last?
It's a minute.
I will do this thing.
I don't know if I trust it. I kind of feel more comfortable using my muscles to work my way down.
How many times can you cast Featherfall?
It's a cantrip, right?
It's a
It's a
first level spell.
Oh, brutal.
On how many people, or is it just one person?
It's a reaction, so
Yeah.
as soon as somebody falls, he can cast it, and then the next person can do the same.
We can cast it up to 5 willing creatures.
So
Oh, really?
So if 5 of us jump off, then you can cast it.
Yeah, we all have to jump at the same time.
But there's 6 of us. Oh, there's 5 of us.
We lost the 6. That's what we're getting.
I look over at Bacchus, and I'm like, Bacchus, are you ready to jump?
I will do this thing. What about Ismark and whoever?
They're back.
They are not with you.
They are on their way to the other side of the woods of B.
Oh, so we let them go off on their own while we try to save Tile?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, alright, yeah, no. Let's do this.
I still don't trust it. But I mean, the rest of you guys are going to do it. I mean, what does Gary think?
We have no other choice. The cart's gonna get to that there castle. It's gonna be too late for plays and things.
I think Plays and Sings would become a rug after that point.
You will no
I
longer
agree.
play or sing.
What if he becomes like a were kitty, cat, wolf thing?
A vampire bard? Fuck that.
He would play songs about the undead.
But I mean, he's already pretty good at sucking.
I think it would be called death metal.
Well, if Bass thinks he can do this, I guess we're gonna have to try.
All right, guys, we got to do this in unison. And ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Geronimo!
When you jump, you need to make an either athletics or acrobatics check. I'll let you pick.
Bullshit.
Athletics.
Hey, I posted a video of what this is.
I hope that it is the video from that Will Ferrell movie with Mark Wahlberg.
The other guys?
Whoa.
Yeah.
The other guys, where they jump
That's
off the
exactly
building.
what it is.
26.
That's exactly what it is.
Hey, I don't have any control over my dice.
Somebody
Probably
locked it.
locked.
I rolled a natural 20.
I got a nat 22.
I got a 19 plus 7, so 26.
Okay, where are you guys aiming for? Wait. Oh, what did Wingy get?
18.
We're right here, so I'm gonna say we jump here.
And food, what did you get?
Rolling it now. 21.
All right. Go ahead. Indicate. So this is where you started.
I think
Where are you aiming for?
we're
Where's
probably
the
aiming
cart?
for the road.
Can I see the car currently?
No, we can't see the cart.
Is it like over here?
We can make out the road.
You are
direction.
not sure.
Okay, I'm going to jump towards Jay.
Yeah, jumping towards Jay.
Okay.
Is it a direct, like, cliff face, basically, all the way down to a valley?
Nope.
What does it look like?
You are going down a large mountain.
All right, large mountain. Okay.
All right. So you guys jump from here towards J. So you are going to end up on this area. Not going down both cliffs. Luckily, you made proper checks, because if you tried to go down both cliffs, the spell would definitely end before you were able to make it to the ground.
Could have shot it again.
Well, it's also, I mean, so each of these hexes are hundreds and hundreds of feet.
Damn.
Okay, so that's what confused me, because
Yeah, it's so this is distance as well.
Okay.
It's not just height you're going for, but it's distance. So you're able to land here.
Aim for the bushes, brother.
So
Landing is good.
so it is still about 100 feet down to the road, but you are able to land safely.
Yes. I feel like we should probably walk the rest of the way.
So where do we land?
You are move your hand. I can't see. You're very here.
Okay.
So we're there. We can see the road, and it's 100 feet away.
I think we're gonna have to make a run for it. Make sure we cut it off.
We should at least try to check that it hasn't gone by already.
Oh, are we way ahead?
Sorry. No. Sorry, I was just accidentally hit tab. So, are you gonna try to get down here? Or are you gonna jump again?
What are the vegetation in the area? Are there a lot of bushes, a lot of trees, anything up until the road?
There are a few bushes, but they are very sparse.
And they're probably not big enough to hide a Vrykul. I mean, a fucking Vuckus.
Yep.
So stealth is not a thing. Is it dark?
At this point, it is dark.
I want to look at. Oh no, we're not down lower yet.
Part of me thinks we should just stay here and scope it out to see if we can see what's our view distance down the road?
Down the road from here, you can probably see about like this much.
And how much space is that? Is that a mile? Is that half a mile?
It is. Each of these are a few miles.
It says
So
on the
the
map that
further
they're a
away,
quarter mile.
does it?
Oh yeah, one
Yeah,
square
right.
equals
Oh
a
yeah,
quarter,
quarter
mile.
mile. All right. So yeah, it's a couple miles, or a couple miles. About half a mile, 3/4 of a mile.
And what's the speed of a cart?
The cart was going at 120 feet per round.
That is fast.
It is fast.
Undead horses.
I think we should move up the road more, away from K, and then get closer to it as well.
I think we need to get down to the road though.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So-
was hoping that we could use this as a vantage point, but if it's only like 3/4 of a mile that we see, and it's going that fast, I mean, we're only gonna have like half a minute to get down to it.
Yeah. We should probably get close to the road and then move up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should get to the road.
All right, so are we gonna jump again?
I don't think we should jump again.
Okay.
I mean, if it's not that hard to get down, I think we could probably easily do it.
Let's do it. I'll
Cart's
start
only
walking.
going like 14 miles an hour. Just did the math.
Wow.
That's
14
fucking fast.
I didn't know Humble Gary could
14
do
mile,
math.
14 miles an hour means that it goes a mile in less than 3 minutes. If it goes a mile in less than 3 minutes and we only see 3/4 of a mile, it will take less than a minute to go past us. Which is what I said.
And they're going plaid.
Also, you have taken almost the entire day to climb around a mountain.
Which means they could have already passed us.
So let's go to
It's
the
almost
road and look
guaranteed.
for tracks then.
To the road.
To the road.
To the road. It was my idea.
Good job,
It's
Gary.
always your idea,
Thanks.
Gary.
Gary's the best.
Gary, you're my favorite.
You're smart, Gary, except for that one time you took us around the wrong side of the mountain. Otherwise, you're good.
Gary didn't see the crap.
I
Does
meant to do
Gary
that.
get an upgrade to gloating Gary?
No, that's my brother, Proud Barry.
Now you guys have a cousin, Dick Harry.
I'm starting to sense that you're kind of just pulling my chain.
No, Gary. You had good idea. Let's go down to the road.
Ah, good. Okay. To the road.
How are you doing, Gaz? Are you
Alright.
making this trek okay?
Fucking hurts.
So
I will carry Gaz.
Oh, that's my brother. I'm Baz.
Baz, I'll carry Baz.
all right. So everyone to climb down this last part. Everyone make a survival check. Food, yours is at disadvantage.
Bring it on.
19.
Natural
14.
20 and
14.
a 19, and I have a plus, so 26 for me.
That would be a 13 for me.
Okay. Yeah. Together, you guys can pretty easily make it down the cliff. There were some strong teamwork aspects of it. You make it down to the road. At this point, it is full dark.
I want to take a look at the road and see if I can find any tracks.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check at disadvantage.
So that is 15 plus 7, so 22.
There are definitely tracks on this road. There are wheel tracks, but there are many, many, many of them.
And I can't tell like if there's any fresh ones or not.
No, not in the dark
Why was that at disadvantage, by the way?
because it's dark.
It's
Oh.
dark.
But I got
I'll
dark vision,
cast
don't
light.
Dark vision only shows you shades of gray in the light.
Do we see any tears of just a crying Tabaxi?
He would have scattered those far to the side, knowing his own fear of them.
I?
Screw this shit! Screw this shit!
I can't cry anymore because I'm scared of them.
I mean, he could have left a trail. Like what, breadcrumbs or something.
Or urine? Oh, does anybody smell urine?
It's a male cat, so it's really, really bad.
How's that going to help us? We have two of them.
Well, hopefully our other one isn't marking his territory where we're trying to track.
I pull up my pants and stop peeing.
I guess we should start heading up. I guess we should start heading up towards the castle. I would guess that they've already passed. Wait, we don't know it's a castle, do we? We do know it's a castle?
You can definitely see from here that it's a castle.
They probably went to that castle.
Is it like the Disneyland castle look?
It's pretty close, actually, except instead of like dreams and wishes, it's nightmares.
Oh, okay.
Is anybody else just like hoping like a wolf just has so somebody could go werewolf? And so we could go
There, wolf.
there.
Yeah, castle. Why are you talking like that?
I guess I'm gonna start heading up towards the castle, trying to stay a little bit off of the the road, seeing if there's any vegetation that I can stealth around.
Okay.
I don't know why he's trying to sneak so much. You know, big vampire and everything. You know, hey, sorry, how he probably already knows we're here. They got that like dark evil sense type thing.
I stop my sneaking and I walk.
Do we want light or no?
I don't think it's gonna hurt either way.
Okay. So, does anyone have a piece of cloth? Any piece of cloth will do.
Are you gonna do a trick?
Sure. Brick.
I just hold my hand up and then open it from a fist, and a flame is produced, which is like a torch that I walk around with.
I'm Vokish. I got a fame. I'll just put my staff over my sleeve and I'll cast light at the top of the staff, so it's kind of covered.
Oh, and I'm carrying. Am I still carrying you? Do you want me to still be carrying you? That way we're not slowed down. Because I think you're the slowest.
Sure, carry me.
All right. Yep. You're up on a shoulder. I'm 8 feet tall, so you're pretty high.
I like it.
He's just going, wee.
Raspberry over ya.
Which I'm realizing, if I'm holding my hand above my head, the light radius is only bright light for 10 feet, so it only shines like a light on the ground about 1.5 feet around me. And then it's dim light for another 10 feet.
That's why I think my light cantrip works like so much better.
Oh yeah, it's a full torch. Like it's 20 feet light, 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim. That's huge.
So did we? I'm sorry, I must have missed this when I was looking up something. Did we determine that the cart already went to the castle?
That's where
There were a lot of tracks. You're not sure
Okay.
one way or the other.
Well, my thought is that if the cart isn't there, then it will be there, and if it is there, then we need to get there as soon as possible.
Yeah, but we need to get up there quietly, so as not to wake Strahd.
It's nighttime.
It's nighttime.
Vampires wake all the time at nighttime. Not like it's
Well,
daytime.
he had a long day a few days ago. Maybe he's still recuperating, and when he came out during the storm.
I don't think you know how vampires work.
I
Vampire
do not
would never
think
have
he
a
was-
long day.
I do not think he was bothered much by that incursion that he did.
All right.
Do
All
you
right.
guys? Do you think that we're heading into our doom? I mean, just a quick observation.
More than likely, but I will not leave someone behind that
Well,
I could help.
You know, given the house situation that we're having to pass, I think anything we do in this here Forsaken Land is going to lead to our doom.
I am beginning to think that we are not even in our land. I think that we just are somewhere else entirely.
Well, yeah, and that the last man and last lady, they said we're in Barovia. Definitely far away from home.
All right. So what are we doing? You guys are
Walking towards it.
you're going up to the castle.
Yep, certain doom.
Well, we're kind of keeping our eyes out for a cart.
Oh,
Right.
So, is this area lower or higher than this area?
This
Looks like-
area is higher over here.
Okay, so we went down the mountains and now we're going back up onto a plateau.
Wait. So, hold on. So arrows pointing away equals the height is. So the big end of the triangle is going up.
So this is up. This is a valley.
Well, no, I'm just looking at the
They
triangles and
look
stuff.
almost like they're going down.
Yeah, because if this is a valley, then these arrows right here are pointing this way towards the road going up, and then they continue. Now they're pointing towards the castle going down.
Yeah, the castle is up higher than this.
Oh, the castle itself. Oh, so this area
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here
If
is
you
like a
see,
trench.
yeah. If you see the castle is up higher than this.
Okay, yeah. So this whole area is definitely lower than the castle, and the castle is higher than the road.
Right.
Got it. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, Tyler, you're just dead already.
So you guys are following the road, walking up to the gates of the castle. As you approach the castle, it gets much cooler, and there is a fog surrounding the walls, and it begins to rain.
Well, at least Plain Singing isn't here. Well, maybe he is, but he'd hate it.
He's being waterboarded.
It seems like the storms seem to follow this Strahd around.
As you approach these gates, you see the walls are 20 feet high and stone, and there is a large iron gate in the front. The bars are well made, well kept, and the gates are closed.
How tall are the gates?
20 feet.
And the walls around it are the same height?
Yes.
Are they solid stone walls?
Yes, they are.
Can we see anyone up top?
Yeah, there are guards patrolling on top of the wall. They seem to have taken no notice of you.
See, we're already sneaky.
I don't know if we're sneaking or they just don't really care.
I just thought of something. What if Strahd knows that your Urena is not with us, and therefore he's out there trying to find her right now?
Well, I mean, it's nighttime. I guess it'd probably be the case.
I would say so too, except for the storm that is here, and it seems like the storm may follow him, but that is just an assumption that I'm making.
But he also might be thinking that, hey, I get these guys to follow their little kitty cat, back to my place. Then I take them out. Easy mode.
Maybe he just wants to make sure that all the cats are spayed and neutered.
God, where's that sound file when you need it?
Anyway,
That's the one.
Oh.
Meow.
so do we try to climb the wall? Do we try to get them to open the gate? Do I just throw Baz over the wall? What?
Does the gate look locked?
Make a perception check.
We aren't really close to the gate. Or are you checking to see if it's like chained?
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be chained. I mean, it's not like, it had to have some sort of party. It's a medieval time.
Oh, so what you're saying is there aren't any like electronics that are keeping it shut?
12. So probably don't see anything.
You're still a little far away. However, there is a large something on the front of the gate.
Should we try to like talk our way in? Would
Guys, if you guys want, I can try to sneak up there and see if there's anything up there that we can do.
that is totally what you're good at doing. So do that.
All right.
Just don't get into fights with any inanimate objects like brooms.
Yeah, brooms.
We're
Well,
in the
there's
whole
no
new
saving
world.
you.
This could be a gate that we're about to fight.
All right, so I'm going to try to stealth up to the castle.
Okay.
I'll hold him back. Besides him.
I'm going to stay back, ready to charge in.
That would be a 16.
Okay. You're walking up to the gate?
Well, I'm trying to get up to the castle like as stealthy as possible, just to scout out a little closer.
Okay. Yeah, you make it up to the castle walls.
So I want to look at the gate and see, like, what that giant object was.
It appears to be some kind of wooden plaque swinging in the breeze.
Can I read it or no?
Not from where you are.
I want to try to get closer to the gate.
Okay.
That would be 15 plus 7, so 22.
Yeah, you can move up.
Okay. Can I read the placard now?
Make a perception check.
That would be a 9.
It's difficult to make out with dark vision. It's not necessarily graded, so the shapes kind of keep mushing together. The best you can make out is Lost Cat Road.
Is it still like, is it nailed? You said it's swinging?
It is just hanging off the gate.
I want to try stealing it.
Okay.
Sleight of hand.
That would be a 14.
As you try a dexterous maneuver to remove the board from the wire that it is hanging off of, you slip and fall and bang into the gate, and the board just kind of tips off and falls into your lap.
Did any? So I'm gonna try to get out of there real quick.
Okay.
That would be a 11.
All right. Yeah, you take off back out to where your friends are.
Okay.
What'd you see?
Well, I don't think they noticed me, but I made a little bit of noise, so but I got this sign, I couldn't read it, so I just figured I'd bring it back to you guys. Baz, you're smart. Can you take a look at this for me?
I will grab the sign and bring it up to Baz, seeing as how he can't reach anything.
With his little butterball arms on your shoulder.
He stepped away from it. Yeah, Baz can easily read this. It's written in common. It says, "Welcome, rat catchers. I am afraid I have lost my cat somewhere along the road. Reward for finding it."
Does the board have a Transylvanian accent?
It does. It's how it's written.
Wait, I'm confused. Does that mean he left his cat back along the road? So is that Plays and Sings? Did he just dump him off on the side of the road?
Yeah, I think we need to go look along the road.
Or he's just mocking us. Which we try
Or
to make it easy for him.
What if it's a trap?
It is most definitely a trap, but we don't know what of the trap.
I don't know. It's saying cat's missing. Is there a picture on there, or is it just words?
Just words.
Oh, we're missing a cat. He's missing a cat. I think the cat is on the road somewhere. We should probably start heading to the other side of the woods.
Someone let the cat out of the bag, so to speak. Huh?
Or maybe someone put a cat in the bag and threw it in the river.
Wait, maybe you are actually right. Maybe he actually has his own cat. No, he called out the rat catchers. He called us out.
That's what I said. He's probably mocking us.
So do we go back down the road to try to find the Plays and Sings, or do we go into the castle?
I think we go back down the road. I mean, I don't think we're gonna do much of that castle.
I agree. Let's go back down the road. Who else is with us?
I'm all for it. As long as we get away from that castle, it doesn't feel right near it.
Baz, keep your light out. We'll have to really investigate along the side of the road to try to find this cat.
He stepped
Hopefully
away.
he's not dead. Oh no, I know.
He fell asleep, but his light's still on. He's like
Yeah.
taking a nap.
He's actually in a baby Bjorn.
Yeah, I'm imagining if he fell asleep with the light still on, I'm imagining holding him out like he's the light and just moving him around like on the edge of my hand. Just like,
That's what we need to get. We need to get a baby yard.
I mean, all he's doing is casting, so.
yep, let's start walking down.
Okay.
What are you guys doing to me?
Okay, Wiggy.
We are doing nothing to you. All right, we're walking back down the road, Jeff.
All right. You're able to make it a couple of miles. It is well into the night now, but you make it 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and around here. Around there, you see something laying in the road.
I approached the something.
It is
I got
a
with him.
body.
Does it look like a cat?
It does look like a cat.
Kyle is dead.
I will nudge the body with my foot a couple times.
As you do, the form kind of looks up, and it is the form of your buddy Plays and Sings.
Can I do a medicine check to see if he's okay?
But he looked up, so.
Hi guys. Long time no see.
Is it still raining here?
It is not.
Is the medicine check, is it 23, by the way?
He appears uninjured.
Plays and Sings.
If a little exhausted.
Plays and Sings, what? How did you get out?
The car was really nice inside, and I just opened the door after sitting there for a long time, and the door opened. I
Why would you
Rolled out.
just sit in there for a long
Wait,
time?
it stopped?
it didn't stop. It was moving, and I just rolled out while it was moving.
Oh, well, why were you laying in the road then?
Seems overly dramatic.
Were
You
you
got a nose. You could have found us.
you
We just
just
climbed the mountain for you.
I just woke up not that long ago.
I mean, didn't you see Arena and Bismarck and whatever his name is pass you by?
Hush! I didn't see you guys walk past me.
We did it, but the donkey, the Pete.
I followed the road, and I didn't see you guys.
You just woke up.
Because it's late.
Do I
Insight
believe
to
him?
check this bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're sneaky.
Yeah. Do I believe him? Good old Baz.
If he got out of the cart and he was still on the
It's
road,
only a 13.
13.
You believe him. I mean, his story is reasonable.
where are we sitting at right now on the road?
So now you are
Oh,
over
okay.
here in this one.
Okay, so they would have passed him without it noticing.
Right. So what he's saying is that the cart came over here and stopped, and now he's been making his way back. Sorry, he didn't say the cart stopped. He said he jumped out of the cart. But it's been all day. He's been without food. Story is logical.
I think he's dehydrated. Give him some water. It's delirious.
As
will
you
cast a
pour
good
water
berry.
into his mouth,
I am
he
quite parched.
sputters and spurts and tries to get away from it.
I will cast Good Berry and give him one of the good berries.
He
Thank
will
you.
take one.
I will. I'm eating it right now.
Yep.
Oh, we're getting going.
Yeah, it is almost midnight at this point, and you are starting to hear the howling of wolves.
Werewolf.
Bah.
I lean over to Vakis and I ask him, "Do you ever get the urge just to howl with them?"
Shall we keep moving?
Good talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are able to make it to the other side of the woods fairly simply. The moon is out, however, it is high in the night sky by the time you finally make it to the camp. And when you get there, you see Ismark and Arena and Pete. And there is a fire. Irina is sitting up at watch, and Ismark is asleep.
I walk up and give Pete a hug. And tell him like, I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I asked Pete how his day was.
Pete will say that his day was good. He got to pull the cart, and his master and mistress are very happy.
Wait, pizza talking donkey?
Just to the guy who can talk to. Oh wait, you
Oh.
can't talk to them at all, can you?
No.
Damn it! I keep thinking that you're the druid. Pete's not gonna fucking tell you a thing. He's a donkey. God damn it!
He doesn't need to
I'm
say
confusing
anything.
you like
Wait a
with
minute.
Jordan from the other game who can talk to animals and
Like
fucking Bob
half
Ricky
the
can talk to
people,
animals.
everyone can talk to
Yeah.
animals in the other game.
I know everyone can talk to fucking animals in the other game, and I got it mixed up in my head. Pete doesn't say shit.
Pete talking his eyes. He's got a beautiful soul. Don't listen to that imaginary voice, Pete. I was really confused. I thought you were just being sarcastic.
I know, me too. And then it got really serious.
Pete
Wow,
is a
he actually-
donkey.
But can't Bacchus talk to him?
He could if he wanted to. He
I-
didn't say he was gonna.
I do not have
What
talk
if-
to animals.
What if Pete is like some bastard that like wronged their family, so they like polymorphed him into a donkey? For
Like
like,
a
his
polymorph.
name?
we constantly treat Pete better than that.
God damn it! I love this.
We need to get a piece for Pete, by the way.
I can find a donkey.
So I might have missed something. I had a crying kid in my ear. We found Pete the donkey.
My
And the
name is
cart?
Baz.
He's at the camp with the other two, but he can't talk.
Pete,
Oh,
Pete's
so
the
we're at
only
a
one
camp.
we actually care about.
He's the only one we care.
I would like to take a short rest, please.
I would like to take a long, rest.
Yeah, let's take a long rest. Let's do that. That sounds even better.
What's my madness level at again, Jeff?
Your madness is
2.
at 2.
Okay, thank you. I had it at 1 for some reason.
All right. So you guys all kind of gather around the campfire,
Sing that campfire song.
and you are laying down. Arena is up, and she looks up and she says, "Why are there 2 cats?"
There was always 2 cats.
Oh shit!
And as you say that, Tile walks out from the trees.
Motherfucker.
Hang on, I gotta draw stuff now.
God damn it. I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Tyler, you're a piece of shit, and you lied to us.
Let's kill him.
I mean, there can be only one, so if we kill Tile,
Let's
then we just have the fake Tile, which is fine.
we got to do a test. We got to throw water at them.
Well, the fake Tile already took the water, remember? It was
Oh,
parched and drank the water.
Is he afraid of water?
No,
Oh,
he
yeah,
said
he's
he
afraid of
sputtered
water.
and pushed it away.
Yeah.
I thought I heard Tile say that he was parched.
no,
You-
that
you
was
gave
Geoff
me,
that said it.
You gave me.
Berries.
I said.
A good berry.
Yeah, you gave me
A
a good
good
berry,
berry.
but before that, I was like, yes, thank you. I'm quite parched.
See,
But,
I knew he said it.
But Geoff said that he.
But then you guys said something about shoving it in my face, and I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna back off from that. But then Jeff said it for me. Because I mean, Pleasant Things drinks water, but knows he
All
has
right,
to drink it.
so arrange your guys' selves normally around the campfire.
I'll probably be wherever Bacchus is.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be in the same area. So wherever you are, I'll be.
Okay. How about right? Yeah, right there.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to be sitting next to Irina.
So there
Come on,
are
Arena.
2 Pleasancings.
What?
There's 2 plays and sing.
I pull my bow out and point it at the Pleasancings, or I back away and point it at the Pleasancings next to us that we walked with.
I cast detect magic.
Okay.
And
Did
at
it.
first, when you said, why are there 2 cats? I'm like, there's always been 2 cats.
Do I detect any presence of magic within 30 feet of me?
Baz begins to radiate.
I was gonna say.
I mean, Baz. I
I'm
don't
a
think we have
sorcerer.
any magic items yet.
Dude, I am
Nope.
a magic
I
item.
have the cloak.
No one has any active spells. No, you don't notice any active magic.
So there is not a disguised self going on?
Nope.
Wait, Blazing Things, can you shift? Are you changing now? Are you able to split in two? What's your greatest fear?
The
Water.
one next to you will say water.
That's a bad sign.
What?
Water.
Water.
That's an easy question. All cats are afraid of water.
I'm already gonna be suspicious of the one we found on the road. That's the one that I'm gonna be suspicious of, not the one on the edge of camp.
I'm suspicious of both of them.
Yeah,
Just gotta say, I've always been suspicious of a singing cat.
You don't like my voice?
Okay, how about this? What happened in the basement of the house?
I got on the back
Wait,
of the
wait,
wolf.
wait, wait. Let the other one answer first.
Which one did you ask?
Yeah. How are you guys doing? Are you letting one wander around near the woods and the other one is
Yep,
here in
that's
the middle?
yeah. I want this one to answer the question.
I'm gonna go engage
gonna
the,
walk over.
this one. You didn't quite walk that close to us because I would have intercepted you.
I got my face right up in the other one.
I will help Gary.
Begging your pardon, plays and sings, but it seems we have a doppelganger problem here.
Okay, so
can see
you're
that.
gonna ask this one a question. Right?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna let Food go first because he said he was gonna ask a question first. I think.
No, I think your question was a good question, but I want this one to answer first.
Quietly, so the other one can't hear.
What happened in the house when we first arrived in Bavaria?
Do you mean when that the sword and the statue?
In the basement, more specifically.
That moss creature, that thing that killed Baz?
This
In
one
a-
checks out so far.
Hey, humble Gary, ask that one over there the same thing, or ask him what we found somewhere
Hey.
else in the house.
What did Giz take out of the basement?
Hang on. You're not humble Gary.
Plays and sings, or should I say, replays and sings.
Good one. High
Oh,
five.
yeah. I like wink, turn around and wink at the fire.
You wink at the fire.
Yeah,
All right.
like towards the fire, like everyone's there. You know,
All right.
like,
He
yeah,
pulls out
good
with
work.
you with sunglasses.
I love
Ah, yeah.
it. Replays and sings.
Play
What
something.
what exactly happened to Baz in the basement? Pray tell.
We were all fighting that one creature thing, and he was sitting there casting his spells, and then all of a sudden another one came and gobbled him up.
Checks out.
All right, I got a question for this one in front of me. Who was attacking the wizard on our very first outing before we came to this land?
You mean the witch?
You motherfucker.
Quick, who has the book we found
Who
in
said
that
that?
chest? That's me.
Was that Tile? That's the
Little old Baz. I'm yelling
Oh,
out,
that's a good point, Baz.
where is the book we found in the chest in the basement?
That's a good point.
Pat him down there, Vacus.
Pull it out. Who has it?
I will pat down my plays and sings.
Okay, so you guys rummage through the bags of the various plays and sings, and you find 2 spell books.
Shit,
What the fuck?
Are they the same spells in them?
They are.
Motherfucker.
Is this a road over here?
This is the road, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So Ty was the one that said the witch.
this
This one. This one said the witch.
And I detect no magic
That is
in
correct.
30 yards.
this is good plays and sings. This is bad plays and sings.
Cause they well,
We have no idea.
because what my thought is if we ask him questions about what happened before we came to this land, because anything that happened during when we're in this land could be viewed by Strahd.
So this Plays and Things is going to lean into Gary and say, I'm the real Plays and Things. And then this one's going to do the same thing with Vakis.
Vakis is
At
going to
the
grab
same
his
time.
Plings and Zings by the neck, and he's going to cast Create Water and create 10 gallons of water right above him.
Okay.
He's
Also
gonna
grab my
scream.
Plays and Sings by the throat and say, his name is Plays and Sings, not Plays and Things.
I told you, it's my brother's name.
So your brother's here?
Does anything happen to the one after it gets drenched by 10 gallons of water? Any makeup fall off? Any illusions?
Screaming horribly. And crying.
I say we just kill them both.
Wait a second. I'm still in like what, a throat grasp with you?
Yeah, both of you are being grasped by the throat.
I don't like your trickery. Goddamn feline.
I'm going to ask Giz to pull out a rope and start roping him up.
All
Like
right.
restraining him. And I will get a better grip on his head so that he can't get away. Like a full-on head.
Start tying him up.
All right. Plays and Sings, are you gonna just let him do that, or are you gonna try to get away?
Remember, you're drenched.
You're
Baiting it.
very wet.
This one will try to break free because he's wet and get close to the fire.
If you let me tie you, we'll put you near the fire to dry off.
I got a hand really close to your face. I can make it have a fire.
He'll Plays and Things will we'll let you guys.
All right. So yeah, tying him up.
Cooperating is not a good sign that this is the wrong one.
All right. So tied up.
So we're tying both of them up.
Wait, insight check? I don't think we've done that yet.
No, we have not.
And that seems like a valid thing to do at this point in time.
You did on the road.
Yeah, I did.
That
But
was
now
before
we
we
have
had
even more
two.
reason. There's more reason to double take on him. Can I do it again?
Irina.
Sure.
The Plays and Sings that just came out of the woods. Where did you find him at?
She'll tell you that he came upon the camp several hours ago.
And how did he say he got out?
He tried to open the door and then he jumped out of the cart.
Friends, I don't trust any of this shit. What if the real Plays and Sings is in the castle and they're making doppelgangers? Send them out just to confuzzle us.
That is the worst doppelgangers they could ever have.
You mean best?
Cooper gangers. My
Alright,
question stands.
I think we already have too many chances of this, though.
Wingy, make a wisdom save.
Damn it!
Now there's 2 wingies.
That's not good, Wingy.
That's an ocho.
All right. Come down to live session 2.
Oh no.
So,
Held this whole time.
Oh,
yep.
bad.
So, nope, it's cool. So you are now charmed, and Strahd wants you to. He wants you to think that both of these are good versions of plays and sings. He wants you to trust them both.
Got it.
He is not a talking donkey.
No, it's a regular donkey.
That talks.
All right. So, this plays and sings is tied up. Wingy is still holding this plays and sings. What is your guys' plan?
I release this plays and sings. And apologize.
Why'd you let him go?
It turns out I believe he's telling the truth.
But you weren't believing him not like split seconds ago.
Inside check on Gary.
Well, I changed my mind. How dare you?
Go
You
for
don't
it.
know I'm doing it.
I mean, he's been standing here. He hasn't really said anything to kind of change my mind. On
How
this
long
thing.
does detect magic work?
It lasts for 10 minutes, but I still haven't noticed anything. 25.
Yeah, he really believes that that one is a good one. He thinks that the one, or he thinks that the one that he had is the real plays and sings.
Oh, I guess I'll keep this one tied up.
We don't have any definitive proof, though.
I will. Well, I'll move him closer to the fire, though, since that's what we said we would do.
It's true. We did say that.
Come on, plays and sings. Let's sit by the fire.
I don't think that's the right one. Gary, you're kind of acting weird.
I think you're acting weird.
See, I just went on the cart to find anything shiny.
Which one is talking? They're
They're saying it at the same time.
I'm gonna cast create water above the one that he said was fine. I'm doing it to both of them.
Alright.
10 gallons of water on top of this one.
Is he gonna
On
put out the fire?
He's gonna. Can he roll a dex check?
Yeah, you can make an acrobatics check to see if you get out of the way.
That's a. Wait, what's my dex?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. That's a 15.
You get a little wet, but it doesn't drench you. It does put out the fire.
I'm gonna start crying.
So now it's dark.
All right, if he's
It is
crying, that might be the real one.
All right.
I comforted.
Does Breck have like a helmet on?
No, I wear no armor.
I also said that when you put water over that guy, that he was crying as well. That plays in things.
All right.
that- I guess that guy couldn't dodge because I had him by the throat.
Yeah.
I'll do cast light on the fire, like on one of the logs, so we still have light
Okay.
again.
That one is coming back over to humble Gary.
There. It'll be okay.
I lean into Vakis. Isn't it a little strange how quickly humble Gary changed?
This whole thing is strange.
No, I mean having two plays and sings is strange. Having one plays and sings is strange, but two is even stranger. And then humble Gary really liking one. Like, really like.
I'm actually pretty indifferent. I like them both. They're the same person in my head.
Baz, make a wisdom save.
Motherfucker.
I still think we were probably just better off just killing them both.
Now, why'd you go and do a thing like that?
18.
Come down to live 2. All right. So you are charmed by Strahd, and he wants you to start accusing Breck of being the one causing all the trouble, which you're more than willing to go along with because you already don't like Breck.
Okay.
So anything that Breck does, you're against.
Okay.
And he wants you to say that the one closest to the wagon is the real Plays and Sings.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
That's what my thoughts were.
You keep dumping water on our friend here. It's
Is
really
this-
rude.
Is Ismark up now?
Oh yeah, they're both awake.
What does Ismark think of the situation?
He is not excited that there are 2 Plays and Sings.
Baz,
What?
how are you doing?
I don't trust this. The one we found in the road has to be the real one. Where could the second one come from?
Can I walk over to this one?
Yeah.
And like, they're both gonna like look over at each other and like
Now
mirror
kiss.
each other's movements.
One's tied up.
Yeah,
Oh,
one is tied
yeah,
up.
right up. They're just gonna stare at each other.
Why did we tie him up? We need to untie him. He's the real.
I'm gonna.
I don't trust the woods.
I want to
one.
push this one into this one.
Okay, make an athletics versus athletics check. So Tile make an athletics check, Gizmo make one.
Oh yeah, 4.
I got a 5.
You push him, but he doesn't trip into the other one.
No, wait, I lied. I made a 4.
It's still
Okay.
I step like through the light and talk to Gizmo and say,
You know, in some provinces, that's assault.
Well, I thought if we pushed them together, maybe they'll meld back into one.
Now, what would make you think a crazy thing like that?
What would make me think there'd be 2 Plays and Sings standing in front of me?
Why is that a bad thing?
It's
Because
a
that-
terrible thing.
That's a terrible thing.
I'm gonna help the.
Paul always said one bard is too many. Now we have 2 bards. That's too
bards
many
is one
bards.
man.
Okay,
This wouldn't have happened if it weren't for you, Breck. If you just didn't let him go in to the damn car.
Now,
I
okay,
did dumb.
real
I
quick,
ain't
guys.
push him in the
Okay,
car.
okay.
I'm gonna help him
Baz,
tie it up, Plays and Sings
Baz,
up,
no, Baz.
and I'm gonna start untying him.
Vodka, stop by.
No. I'm keeping him tied up. He's not getting untied.
Why? We found him in the road.
Okay, Baz,
And,
why?
And they said the one got here sooner.
Baz,
Like, it seems weird that
What?
he would be in the road and not moving. But the other one fell into the road and moved to a camp. One makes sense, one does not.
so
We've been gone all day and he was laying on a road.
so
I'm gonna
Baz,
turn around.
why do you think that one is the real one? Why?
Because he would have betrayed us if it, on the way here.
Okay, and humble Gary, why do you think this is the real one?
I think they're both real, and you're just being crazy.
So now we have 2 Plays and Sings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, At least I'm not the one hitting on the vampire lords wannabe bribe.
Oh, why is that a bad thing? I mean, he's a dashing rogue type fella.
Good point.
I'm going to point to the one that's not tied up. I would like you to do your bard magic on me. Actually, inspire me, if you will. Play your music, and I want to see your magic effects on me.
Make a wisdom save.
Doesn't sound like bardic magic. My wisdom save is gonna be a 14.
You get inspired.
Against your will.
Sounds like that one can do it. Now
Inspiration.
I'm gonna point to the one that's tied up and be like, "Do you have the ability to do that as well, without being untied?"
I'll ask the other plays and sings to play a tune while he sings.
No, I want just one to be interacting. The other one I want to be completely silent and still.
He looks at you and he says, but you've already been inspired. You can't be inspired again. It'd have to be someone else.
Insight, and I will roll my inspiration dice with it.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 17.
He's absolutely right. You can't have two inspirations.
Well, good thing I just used my inspiration. Now the other one.
Okay.
That one, the tied up one?
Yes.
How is the tied up one going to play you a song?
He's gonna
Doesn't have to play
beatbox.
it, he can sing it. He can sing it.
He'll purr
It's
while
a
singing.
verbal.
Oh, okay. All right. Food, come down to live session 2. Hang on. Okay. So, you are charmed from your 14 failed wisdom saving throw.
Not the
And
first one, but I got charmed and inspired.
yeah,
Okay.
so you're just going to say that you were inspired again. And then suggest that perhaps we tie them both up and leave them in the cart for the night and then see what the sun does in the morning. He's a vampire.
That's exactly what I would have done anyways.
Super smart. All right, let's go back up.
Fantastic. I am going. I have been inspired again, so it's still up for debate as far as who is who. But seeing as how they are both plays and sings, and we cannot determine which one is which, I say we tie them both up, and we keep them in the cart. If this is Strahd in some way, it seriously. If it's Strahd, then we keep them up until the daytime, and then we put them both in the sun and see what happens.
I don't think it's Strahd. I think it's Strahd that caused this to happen.
I still say tie them both up.
You know, it goes into a cart, owned by Strahd. You know, dark evil cart pulled by undead horses. You know, then out of nowhere, we find them laying on the road, and there's no one at this camp. None of this makes sense. I agree with you. We should tie them both up.
Both up. Tie them both up. Let's go.
Why do you?
I
This is
don't
bad.
trust either of them.
We're
They
not.
are both.
We're not killing them. We're just
said-
tying them up.
We're
Yeah.
tying them up. I'm going to help Vakas tie them both up.
Okay, one's already tied. I'm gonna check the knots on that one to make sure that. I'm sure Giz did a great job, but I'm gonna double check the knots that were done on the first
Be
one,
right back.
and I'm going to tie up the second one with Breck. Is Breck helping me?
Yep.
Yeah, between the two of you big guys, you're able to tie them both up. You can put them in the cart or next to the cart or whatever.
We're going to put
Can
them next
we?
to the cart.
Are the is the donkey detached from the cart?
He's tied up a little ways off.
Okay, just want to make
Good.
sure that the cart And
I
let's
know
put
that
blocks
Pete's
in
safe.
front of the wheels so the wheels can't move.
I have half of my Titania hides.
Hey,
This is just ridiculous.
this is just good precautions.
You know, just
Nothing adds
just,
up.
Just need to make sure that's it.
All right. So, everyone is awake. There are still several hours till dawn, and you guys need to sleep. So let's pick some people to do watches.
I'll take a watch.
I'll do the second watch.
If possible, I think we should try to double up so that we get double the chance to make sure that nothing happens.
Plus, I don't. I pull these. I pull a Scoot, Vacus, and Breck away. And I tell them, guys, I don't think we should have Humble Gary and
You're breaking
Bat.
up.
I don't think we should have Humble
You
Gary.
robot.
You're a robot.
Gary has
Oh god, it's Discord.
It's Discord.
I'm gonna tell Humble Gary, since they're robots. I don't trust Breck. I don't know what he's doing.
He's trying to take the party and split us apart.
He is.
So I don't think we should have Humble Gary or Baz stand a watch.
Am I okay?
Food, how do
Yeah.
you change the thing again?
Hefe is fine. Wingy is fine. Gears is fine.
So it's Jordan and Food has jumped from the East Coast.
What about me? Am I fine?
Tile's
good.
fine.
Kyle's fine. So that's he's in Atlanta, so it's southeast.
Food, say something again? He's lagged out, apparently. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gone.
You might
Hello?
just be trying to restart it.
Yeah, let me try restarting.
You're
Oh, you're
fine.
better.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Domo arigato, Mr.
Hello?
Roboto.
All right, you guys
Oh,
are
there
good.
we go.
Alright, we're good.
We're
Okay.
good.
All right.
Okay, to Vacus and Breck, like quietly to not have them here. I tell them that I don't think we should have Baz and Humble Gary stand a watch tonight, because the way they're acting is really wanting to set them free.
I think we should double up. They're
Wow.
going to think that they are going to stay awake if they want to stay awake. So each one of us should take a shift, and if they want to say that they want to take a shift, then they can take a shift with one of us.
Okay, I can agree with that. Just not alone. I'll do a watch with Baz, because Humble Gary is pretty massive. I don't know if I can stop him.
Ismark, are you going to join us in these watches?
Keep yelling that out.
Mark will join you. Yeah.
What do you think they're talking about over there, Bass? It can't be
be
good.
No.
So I think we should double up. I'll go with Ismark. Brick, you go with Humble Gary,
Okay.
and Giz, you keep an eye on Baz.
Okay.
But wait a second.
They're conspiring.
You be with Ismark here. Yeah, man. I know he's not like we're normally part of our group. You might persuade him to let one of them free.
I think out of all of us, he is going to be the most suspicious of all of us as a whole.
I take it.
Sounds good, guys. I say we definitely get back, get on these watches so we can get some rest.
All right. So who is first? Who is second? And who is third?
Hey, Baz. Let's take the first watch.
No.
What? Are you gonna rest?
Yes.
Okay. Which watch do you want to take?
I'm not sure yet.
We got this. The two of us.
We'll do it.
Gary, you were gonna take.
I'll do a watch with Breck.
I'm not doing a watch for you, man. Yes, gonna do watch you.
No, we both speak Orcish. In case
Oh,
anything
that's
goes
funny.
awry.
That's funny, because so do I. And I say that
What?
in orc.
Boom.
How?
Boom.
What are you again?
A bard with
I am a tabaxi with traveler feet, and I got to choose 2 different languages. One is deep speech and one is orc. So boom, bitch.
Whoa!
Drop the mic.
Okay.
All right. So it's Baz and Gizmo. Are they third?
I think they'll be second watch. Me and Gary will take first.
And then
Okay.
I'll take the third.
All right. That sounds good. All right. So, Gizmo and Baz, Vakis, Ismark, and Arena are asleep. Plays and Sings is asleep.
Both
So
plays and sings are
yeah.
asleep.
I mean, they're in the cart, tied up, so it doesn't really matter. So go ahead and position yourself kind of camped out. All right. So first watch, go ahead. That is Breck and Gary. Go ahead and make a perception check.
18.
21.
You hear some wolves howling, but it sounds far away. Nothing happens during your watch, past a few hours. Then you wake up Baz and Gizmo.
Okay.
What's the role we're supposed to do?
Just perception.
All right, that is a
I got 11.
25.
All right. Baz, you're not super watchful. You're very distracted. Gizmo, you hear. So I'm assuming that Brecken and Gary would have told you about the wolves on transition.
Yeah.
Seems like a normal thing. Have you rebuilt the fire, by the way, or are you
Yes.
still? Yeah.
Yeah, no, we would have rebuilt the fire to warm us up.
All right. So they would have told you about the wolves. Gizmo, you hear the wolves, and based on the description, it seems like they are getting closer. But they're still far off. There's maybe you hear 1 or 2 different voices.
Baz, what do you? How are you doing tonight? I'm saying all of this in orc, by the way.
It's not good.
Why? What's not good? What's
We
what's
have
wrong?
the real Pleasant Sings.
Well, we have 2 Pleasant Sings, so that means we have both of them. So one has got to be real. I agree with you there. We're just being precautious, all right?
All right.
They're still in the cart. Nothing's happened.
All right.
So, but I don't know if you heard them, but the wolves are starting to come towards us. They sound
What?
distant. They sound distant, so we might have some time to get some rest. But I don't know. Maybe on the next watch, we need to let them know to be very watchful for wolves.
I don't trust this, Gizmo.
It's okay. Like I'm pretty sure because we got Vakis and Ismark on the next watch. They're pretty beefy. I understand that you've been through a lot. So have I. We both had some issues inside that house. Okay, so let's.
Ever since the house, I feel like I've just been going mad.
I understand. Me too. There's a darkness that's eating inside of me. So, I'm here with you. All right.
All right.
All right. We'll definitely pass on that. There is wolves coming towards us, but I can't tell how far. But there should to keep a very watchful eye on it.
Okay. All right. Vakis and Ismark are up.
Can you guys roll for me? I'm changing a button, putting on pants for my kids.
Sure. Just leave your ears on. All right.
Yum 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 yum.
I'm gonna go to sleep when Baz goes to sleep.
Okay. All right. So Vakis and Ismark are up. And at
Okay, I'm
this
back.
point, okay. Food come down one more time.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
food. In your dreams, you have you have had this very convincing idea that you should just cut the necks of both of them. And then the one who is fake will change into what it is, and then you can heal the real one.
I actually had this idea with the sleep spell, but this worked too.
Okay. Go ahead and go back up.
Nice.
Wait, can we bounce down just one more time, real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, just a quick question. This isn't gonna mess with my alignment at all, or is this because I'm charmed?
This is charm.
Okay, got it.
Everything I've heard just sounds like it's awful.
It's pretty bad. Not gonna
Okay.
lie.
I'm having fun. Doing quests.
Healing is a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, that
Alright.
no.
So Ismark is going to ask what you're doing.
I'm keeping an eye out for those wolves. Like I'm trying to see where they're coming from. Hopefully, I can hear them from one side or the other. Like if you
Okay.
want to go to the other side, wherever we hear the wolves, that way we can determine how close they are.
Okay. He will go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay, I'm just trying to be efficient. Persuasion is going to be it's going to be a 7. Oh yeah, he's
Yeah. So he said that he'll stick with you for a little while. Better two than one.
okay. Got it.
He will ask what you make of this debacle with the two cats.
I very much don't trust it. I'm of a mind where I like if we can't decide which one is which, then maybe we might need to do things a little bit more gruesome to try to find out.
Gruesome. How? What do you mean by gruesome?
Well, the pleasant things that traveled with us, he was not a very he didn't have a very strong constitution. He didn't have much vitality to him. So if we were to inflict small amount of damage to him, it would throw him unconscious quite easily. However, if there is another and is powerful enough to completely avoid my detect magic, then that small amount of damage would not be able to make him go unconscious. You see?
He sees.
Clearly, you have a Place to Six fan in the background.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, you've been dealing with the Strahd stuff your whole like for how long? I mean, is he capable of doing maneuvers like this?
He'll tell you that he would not put anything past the devil. It is not uncommon for him to change shape and get into people's minds.
And we can assume that he is very powerful. So a small amount of damage that would knock out the plates and things would be almost nothing to him, almost negligible.
Yeah,
So
he agrees.
so I'm of a mind to do that to them. I can revive either of them to determine which one is the one that we are actually after. So whichever one fades quicker and does not revert back to some other form, then I can bring that one back up.
Make another persuasion check.
Oh yeah, that's a 19.
19. Yeah, that's pretty good. He will agree. He'll go along with your plan.
Okay. I'm gonna go check in the cart to see if one or either of them are awake.
At this point, both of them are laying motionless. They both appear to be asleep.
Are either of them close enough to either
So
side?
the cart doesn't have a lid like this. It's an open cart.
Oh, it's completely open.
Yeah, it's like a tall wagon.
I will signal to Ismark and be like, "Are you willing to do the other one, and we can do this all at once so that it doesn't wake the other one and
Yeah,
put them
he'll
on
agree.
edge?" Okay.
Sure.
Then I'm I'm gonna slit his throat in
Who's?
his sleep. In his sleep.
Who did you just fucking kill?
I'm gonna bring
Okay.
it back if it's the legitimate one.
Ismark will take this one. You'll take that one. Do percentage dice real quick.
What the fuck?
While sleeping. Not really great.
Now we're gonna have to start tying Bacchus up.
23.
Okay. All right. So Ismark looks at you and he makes a signal, kind of a countdown, 3, 2, 1. And at 1, he's going to draw his blade against the Plazen Sing's throat that's in front of him.
I do the same to the one in front of me.
Okay. So the one in front of Ismark begins to just bleed out everywhere. It is a large amount of blood.
Did we hear this when we were
Currently,
sleeping?
no.
I think it might have been
they are-
silent.
Yeah, they're gagged. You guys said
Oh my
tied and
God.
gagged.
No, we never said gagged. We
Never
said
said
tied.
gagged.
Never said
Oh.
gagged.
But
said
if it's
tied.
their throat, they don't have much to go
Yeah,
off
he
of.
wouldn't be able to yell. Okay. Let's see. I guess make make a stealth check then.
Oh, that's a 9.
Okay.
Oh, me and Ismark are the same.
Well, Ismark rolled a 9. He has higher stats than that. Tile, make a perception check.
Oh shit, he's an undead. Maybe he doesn't bleed.
That would be a 13.
Okay. You failed against yours. Against Ismark.
Okay.
I did.
So you are at 1 failed death saving throw because it wouldn't have killed you outright. Even though you're incapacitated and everything, so it counts as a crit. The most he could have done was only like 52. which isn't enough to do double. However, you were down some hit points, and
He
your
didn't get the
blood.
rest. He was sleeping.
He was sleeping, but it's cumulative at the end. Like it's not like you get 4 hit points now and 4 hit points in an hour and 4 hit points in an hour. So this plays and sings is bleeding.
And the other one.
This one stands up.
How does it stand
Uh,
up tied?
Yeah, through the ropes. He just kind of phases through them.
It's Vladimir.
And food, he's going to look at you and kind of give you the backhand caress of the face and tell you, "Well done, my servant." And Ismark at this point will yell out. So everyone needs to make a perception check.
Can I do a bonus action as a reaction?
No, you are currently controlled.
18.
Natural 20.
I got a 9.
14.
Well,
4 is a
food, you're
2.
awake. This is to wake up.
Oh, okay.
You go back to sleep.
Arena might still be asleep. Yeah, Arena only has a 12. So anyone who has a 15 or better will wake up. And as you look around, you see Strahd holding Ismark by the throat, and they are about 15 feet off the ground. Vakis, if you would like, you can now act on plays and sings. Everyone else, this is a surprise round. So you can wake up, and I think surprise rounds you get just a move action.
We wouldn't have any health points back, would we?
Not at this point.
So not
would
even
I
long
have-
enough for
because
a.
I did my full rest and then did my watch.
Oh, it's a time wise thing.
Okay.
So you could have you would have your like shapeshifts back for a short rest.
Okay.
Can I at least get a short rest? Or no?
Not without intentionally.
I gotcha. Because I slept, woke up, and then back to sleep.
Yeah. It's just the difference between short and long rest.
I gotcha. All right, no worries.
So at this point, Strahd has Ismark. Food, you are awake, so you can take an action this round.
I'm going to bonus action healing word plays and sings.
All right, and then everyone needs to go ahead and roll initiative.
Do I get
Well,
my
I'm
action as
technically
well,
still
or just
asleep.
my bonus action?
Yeah, I mean you do, but we still need initiative.
Tile, you get 6 health.
Yeah, when it comes your turn, you roll to see if you wake up. Don't be like me and just sleep through the entire fight while Food's character dies.
That was pretty fantastic, though.
Oh,
That
that's
was
a
awesome.
beautiful roll.
2 good rolls.
Good thing I have my first round. So who did wake up?
Everyone but Breck and Irina.
Okay.
All right, Food, what was your action?
Oh, this is not.
Remember that while you are charmed, you cannot act harmfully against the person who has you charmed.
Well, shit.
But he
then
could use actions that are technically still against him, like healing plays and things.
I already threw a healing word on plays and sings immediately. I'll do. Then I will do a healing spirit and put it right on top of plays and sings.
Okay. All right. So at this point, it is Gizmo. You have woken up. However, you are so.
I gotta
Have-
stand up.
Do any of you have the feat that lets you sleep in your armor?
Well, I just got a cloak and some leather armor. I don't think I would
I
take it
don't-
off.
I don't have.
If you sleep in your armor, you don't gain the full benefits of a long rest.
Oh, but if you don't, you do.
What if you don't wear armor?
If you don't wear armor, you're good to go.
Oh, I don't wear armor.
I would have put mine on for the rest. I mean, for the watch, right?
For watch, you probably would have, yeah. But if you are wearing your armor while you sleep, you don't gain all the benefits of a long rest.
Okay. I mean, I had just laid down right before this happened, so I don't think. I don't think taking a cloak off would be it, but I guess I don't have my leather armor on, so.
You guys could probably be, you probably would be actually asleep with your weapons at your side.
So our armor class is shit, is what you're getting at.
Yeah, you wouldn't be wearing your armor, so except for Hefe, who doesn't have armor. You get your dexterity bonus
I find it a buff.
and any other bonuses you may get, but you won't be in your armor.
And donning armor takes like a minute for leather, doesn't
Oh, never mind. My taking my leather armor off only dropped me by 1.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
No,
Yeah, it's not. I'm not, throwing you guys into a meat grinder.
I mean, I could definitely see you throwing us in a meat grinder.
There's no meat grinders here. I would try though.
Okay.
All right, so Gizmo, you'll probably need to use your bonus to pick up your weapon, but then after that you could act normally.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to pick up my weapon and I'm going to shoot at Strahd.
Okay.
Strahd is up in the air, just so you know.
Yep, he is 15 feet up in the air with his
15.
mark.
15 feet, I got a range of 80.
Oh yeah, you're good to go.
And I get advantage because he hasn't acted this turn.
That's true. No, he has acted this combat though.
Does he get advantage because is marked right there?
I'm not- I
Ismark's
get
not threatening him if he's restrained. Is it combat or round?
I
So
think it's
we looked at.
combat,
I think it's combat too. I think we
'cause
looked
it's
at this last
assassinate.
week.
It's surprise assassinate. You need to get like a crazy good initiative.
You have an advantage on attack rolls against any creatures that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet.
Yeah. So Strahd was active in the surprise round. In fact, he initiated it.
Okay.
Just to be clear, when I went to slice his throat, did I do any damage to him at that point?
So your blade cut into his throat, but the wound appeared to seal up immediately after you cut it.
Yeah, it's only a D4.
Do I see the wolves or anything like that?
Let's see. You might see these two.
Well, I'm from here. I wouldn't. That's a lot I'm looking through to see those. So I'm just to stay within story and all that stuff and in character.
You can definitely hear the wolves, though.
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be able to.
You knew there were wolves, and they're chomping over here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see these ones here. I could probably see the outline, but I'm looking through a cart.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot at Strahd.
Okay.
That would be a probably not enough, but that is a 5 plus 7, so 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
Your arrows are bouncing harmlessly off his cloak. Baz.
Oh no. Mm, so we see wolves around us, right?
You might see. Yeah, it's possible that you see these two, but these are out of light. Although you have dark vision 60, you probably still wouldn't see them.
Okay, so I'll walk here then. And you said I could see these ones?
Yeah, these you can definitely see now.
Is this one next to him too, or is that just off map?
Oh yeah, sorry, that's my baseline one.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'll. Let me look some up real quick. I'll cast sleep on
Okay.
those two wolves over there. And I'll do it at first level.
I love sleep as a spell.
And that's going to be 22 hit points worth.
All right. You can get one wolf to sleep.
Okay.
Could be the other one. I don't think it really.
Whatever one you want.
Okay.
And then that's going to be it.
All right. Plays and sings. You are. Oh, so you get a d6 of healing because you start your turn in the ghost.
And you had 6 to begin with, so you know.
Yay!
You are currently tied up.
I attempt to break free, wiggle my way out.
Okay. Make just a dexterity check.
With my modifier or no?
Yeah.
That would be a 11.
You strain against the ropes, but you are not able to get out of them.
Just for the sake of my own mentality, did we tie up the real plays and sings first or second?
You tied up the real plays and sings.
Second.
I'll tell you later.
Damn it. First? You were right, Tyler. It's either first or second.
It is one of the two. Gary,
I'm so sleepy.
go ahead and make a perception check.
17.
Oh yeah, you definitely hear the wolves. So you are able to wake up.
What in the?
Say tarnation.
What in Sam hell's going on? Is that my turn?
Yeah, waking up takes your ability, or it takes your action. Strahd is going to move up another 15 feet.
Would it take my movement though? My action or my turn? Blah.
Yeah, because you were asleep. Waking up is everything.
Okay.
All right. So he'll go up 15 more feet, and he will call out to all of you and say, "It is good that you were able to bring me with you. I don't know that I would have found these two if I hadn't had all of your help. I courteously thank you, and I would love to extend an invitation for you to join me at Castle Ravenloft 5 days from now. It will be a grand party, and I would love to see you all there dressed to the nines. And he's gonna go a little bit away, but he's used most of his move. And that is the end for him. Vargas.
I'm very upset. And
Hmm.
and am I still charmed?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Long
and
ass charm.
You actually think that it's probably a great idea to go to this party.
yeah,
right
party
now.
sounds good. The Plays and Sings is still tied up.
He is.
As my action, I'm going to cut Plays and Sings ropes with the dagger that I already had pulled out.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna go wolf form.
All right.
Boom. Little puppies, I'm gonna show you what's what.
All right. The wolves are going to move in. This one's going to double move here. They will do this. So one is going to attack you. 16.
That's gonna be a hit.
That is 9 damage. And then it is Breck's turn. Jordan, Hefe said that you could play for him for a bit.
Oh, okay. He needs to wake up, right?
Yeah, he's sleepy. He's a sleepy peepee.
Pretty sure he doesn't wake up. It's a 6 plus whatever he has, and I'm pretty sure it's not a 9.
Well, now that combat is going, there's a lot more noise, so the DC is less. So he only needs a 4 bonus, and he only has 3. So yeah, he's just sleeping away.
Breck's so tired.
He's the sleepiest peepee. All right, Gizmo.
All right. I'm gonna take a shot at this one.
At the laying down wolf?
Oh shit, he is
That's
prone.
a sleeping one.
Never
That's
mind,
a
he's
sleeping
prone
one.
and it's disadvantage.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at this one then.
All right.
Are you fucking kidding me? 10.
10 misses.
You're loving it, Geoff. You're loving it.
This has been a really fun night for me so far, guys.
I'm gonna go. Nope, never mind. I can't go over and slap Breck.
No, you could move towards him, but you couldn't act to wake him up.
I gotcha.
Baz.
Did Irene? It's probably not Irena's turn.
Oh, I didn't put her on. Hang on.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fine.
She's awake.
Yep, she's awake. Baz.
All right, I'm gonna run away from the wolves.
Run away with your
I'm gonna
little
go like right there.
Remember, you can only move. It's,
20.
You're 10
yeah,
less. Is that okay? It's 20.
I'm at
not-
20. Yeah. At least it says 30 for goblin walking.
Yep,
So
30 is good then. Or 20 is good.
I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt on that one.
All right. He's proven very elusive so far.
chaos bolted up.
All right, let's see how it goes. All right, that'll be acid damage, and that's gonna be 13.
All right.
Or
Yeah, is Cast Bolt an attack or is it a save?
that's my bad. I have to roll to hit first. I don't know what I'm doing. That's a miss. That's a 9. I
But we
lied.
know how much damage and what damage miss.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, acid flies out,
Okay.
burns the ground for 13 damage.
All right. Well, I'll bonus action hide in this forest.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Is the ground looking pretty rough? Do you think it's gonna die soon?
All right, that's a 5.
The ground does look real rough. All right, you got a 5.
Hey.
All right, plays and sings. You are no longer tied up. You do heal for 6 while you're in the ghost.
Another D6. Yeah. Yeah. What are you at now?
16 out of 21.
Pretty
We're
good.
getting there.
I am going to
You actually have more hit points than I do.
I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on
The most elusive wolf out there.
yes.
Don't do it.
Well, it needs to do a wisdom save of 13.
14.
No problem.
Hey.
This wolf is a god. You guys, you fools.
And then I'm gonna take this to.
You can
Step
go in
back
these spaces. These spaces don't. They're not in these spaces.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to go
there.
back one space, but the cart wasn't letting me. There we go.
Gary.
Getty.
How long does it take to put on chainmail shirt?
2 minutes.
Chainmail is medium armor. Yeah, it takes 2 minutes.
20 rounds.
I
But
grab
you
my
could
shield.
easily pick up your shield, yeah.
Grab my shield and sword.
Get
And
in range. Yes.
right there, gonna attack.
Not against this one.
Is
It's
he
the
the god?
strongest wolf in the world.
Natural 1.
All right, go ahead and roll. I told you guys. That wolf is a god.
But so long as you're there, Gary, I get advantage, so I appreciate it.
66.
You drop your shield.
Make a dexterity check.
18.
Okay.
Nailed.
So your weapon drops to your feet, but it does not fly into the wolf square.
Oh, so
The
sleepy.
wolf almost stole your sword.
A wolf wielding a sword?
No, so it would have slipped out of his grasp and fell into the wolf square.
So now we're playing Okami.
Maybe, I don't know what that is.
It's a game
basically-
about a wolf or a fox that wields a sword.
Oh yeah, no, we're not doing that. No, I think it happened to someone a couple weeks ago where they rolled a 1 and they lost their sword into like the brooms square.
Who's Jordan?
That was me.
Oh, it was. Okay, here's Hefe.
All
My
right,
bad.
Strahd is going to just use all of his movement and fly away with Ismark, and then he'll double move.
Oh my fucking god, he fucking dead.
At this point, he is about 80 feet off the board. Arena is awake, and she will up and grab her sword. She's no fool. She's seen everyone fail against that wolf. She's going to attack this one.
Yo, these wolves, they're gonna kill us.
These-
They're gonna kill all of us.
You know what? If I'm being honest, they probably won't. But you never know if you guys keep this up.
Jordan, how
Um,
dead am I?
You're not dead. You're
You're
just still
not dead.
sleepy.
I'm still asleep.
We've only gone through 1 round of combat. Vakis.
If you had one more point in your perception, you would have woke up.
I'm gonna attack. Sorry, I was heating up a hot dog.
It's okay. You're gonna attack the king wolf.
Yeah, with advantage, bitch.
2 1s.
No, it's gonna be a 1 and a 2.
Gonna be a 19 and an 11
Yeah, you hit.
for 5 and 1. That dice just stood up and like I rolled it and it just did a spiral in the air and landed on the 1. Piece of
Alright,
shit.
so 6 total.
6 plus 3, so 9 damage.
9 damage to the king wolf. Now it's the wolf's turn. That's going to be 2 attacks on food, 1 attack on arena, and 1 attack on terribly hiding Baz.
Fuck.
Your gun is too big.
Damn.
Oh, food.
They're both gonna hit. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah,
They
I
both
thought
hit.
they might.
Yeah, if it has more than a +1 to attack, it's gonna hit.
That's
All
odd
right.
because they have a +2.
Oh, don't worry, those were bad rolls. So that is 11 plus 9, 20 damage.
I mean, it's not great, but it could be worse.
1 on arena. That is only a 13, and with her shield, that doesn't hit her. 1 on Baz. 13?
Miss.
Dirty bitch. All right, Breck, see if you wake up.
The deepest of sleep.
Ugh, gotta get sleep demons off my back.
Like, what are you-
You're gonna wake up, and then my favorite line in this whole series so far will be uttered again. Son of a bitch!
All right, Gizmo.
All right. So
Why don't you wake me up?
Save me from the wolf.
Can't you like use a free action to like kick me?
no, it cost
No.
me my action. So I'm going to. How heavy are you, Breck?
300.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm gonna slap you.
Yep, you can do that.
All right, I slap
Breck,
him,
you gonna wake up, buddy.
What the fuck?
and then I'm gonna move a few square, and hide around the cart.
Does
Okay.
Breck get an attack of opportunity when he runs away? Because Breck is still sleepy and doesn't know who woke him up.
We'll say no. Baz.
Ah! I'm gonna, since it worked so well last time, I'm gonna do sleep again. And I think there would be in the 20-foot radius
You could hit
hit
all of
the
wolves.
3.
But you are casting in range of melee.
So you're gonna get attacked, or you can use your 5-foot movement.
Alright. I'll do that at a second level.
All right.
He just DC'd.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, well, if then a bonus action disengage. So we can't do that.
You're good.
Hello?
I hear you.
We hear you.
Sweet.
All right. Second level. How many dice does that give you?
That's 78.
40 hit points worth of wolves. So you can get 2 of the wolves.
I'll get the God Wolf and the one that's next to the God Wolf.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. plays and sings.
Yeah, then when I disengage,
Oh,
I'll
bonus action
head
disengage. Yeah.
behind the cart.
I'm gonna step
Okay.
forward. I'm gonna
Take your
cast-
D6.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the one I just pinged.
Yeah, I wanted to run away like behind the cart.
Well, you can only move 20, so
Oh, did you try to connect with me, Gears?
Did I try to what?
It just asked. It just said that the P2P connection
that's just what it
stream had
says.
failed. Okay.
Yeah, it's just messing up.
And
All right.
then
So,
so it needs to roll Wisdom save.
which one?
This one.
All right.
Yeah, it makes it.
No wolf will be mocked.
I'm gonna step back again.
Yay!
All right. Gary. The god wolf is asleep in front of you.
Gonna pick up my weapon.
Sure. Seems like a good maneuver. That's a bonus.
I'm gonna wiggity whack that motherfucker, possibly.
Okay.
Is that advantage?
Not for me. That's gonna be a 19.
That hits. Yeah, he's not attacking the asleep wolves.
Oh.
9.
9. All right. Irina will attack that wolf as well. She's so distraught over her brother. Vacus.
I am going to move the healing spirit ever so slightly. Oh shit. I gotta roll some concentration checks, don't I?
Oh yeah, you've taken a bunch of damage. It was 20 total. It was 5. So one's a 10 and the other one is 15.
Alright, and I got a +3 to my concentration. That is gonna be a 10. And nat 1. So spirit is gone.
It's gone forever.
Since Tile hogged it all.
Well, Tile would have gotten his healing. I didn't get it until he actually got the healing, unless you rolled that last turn. You would have only gotten the 3 health though. That's all you
It's
were
fine.
missing. Alright, I'm gonna swing around here like a beast, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
attack this guy right here.
All right.
I got plenty of movement to do that. Good thing is with advantage. A 19.
19 hits.
2 plus 4 is 6 plus 3 is 9.
He's
Do I still have movement left over? Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? Yeah?
Yeah.
I still I'll get up right in this one's face.
Okay.
Angry wolf.
Bark, bark.
The angry wolf will bite you.
Bring it on, angry
I'm-
wolf.
16.
Yep.
5 damage.
Bring it on.
Breck, you're awake.
Stand up and pull out my sword. I guess that's pretty much all my action.
Bonus action. Assume that you guys are sleeping with your weapons.
I mean,
Yeah, so you're standing up. That takes half your movement. So you've got 15 left. Bonus action to pick up the sword.
okay. And I will come and attack this one.
I like to imagine that Breck actually sleeps like with his sword like as his pillow, like hand on the hilt at all times.
The windmill sword.
It's still the windmill sword. 16.
16 hits.
Uh, 10 points of damage.
All right, that wolf is dead. Gizmo.
Now we gotta kill some sleeping wolves.
All right. Let's see.
Could we all just like surround them and then all attack at once so that they die in like a single round?
Do
Yeah.
it. This
These
one,
wolves are not strong.
that one's got the less time on him.
By less time, I think you still mean like 7 rounds.
Something like that.
Okay,
It's
so it takes. I can get over there, right there. And I want to ready my daggers. And I'm gonna hold my attack until someone else gets close to the other ones. All right, they're still asleep for the while. All right, I'm just gonna hold off for right now. Basically, if
we will get a crit. We will get a crit.
Oh, okay. Then
If
I'm
you
gonna.
wanna-
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this wolf with my daggers. Do I get advantage? Yeah, no, yeah, they're laying down in his
Yeah,
melee.
you get advantage. Yeah, they're asleep. They are helpless, so it's an auto crit if you hit. Tile. Cutting words, you can use it after the roll, but before I say whether it's a success or a failure.
That's a 12.
Yeah, 12 hits.
Oh, it does? Oh shit.
Yeah, these wolves are not strong.
Okay, I
You
need.
just look big.
So it's an auto crit. So 2 plus 1. So that is. Oh, and then I also get a d6.
This is the sneakiest of sneak attacks.
So what? 2 plus 2, 4, 5, 10 damage on the first attack. Oh, okay. And I'm
There you go.
All right, Baz.
I'm gonna stab his body.
Smart move.
I've seen too many things die and come back. I'm stabbing his body.
Do you think I get to this one? Because I started.
No. If you were here, you go 5, 10, 15,
To end up,
20. You could
Oh, I can
walk
dash.
here. Oh yeah, if you
I'll dash to him.
okay.
Pull my dagger out.
All right. Roll those attacks.
If he
No, I
wasn't
dash.
that his action?
Yeah.
Action?
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah.
was an action.
Yep.
yeah, he's not a
Nimble
rogue.
escape. Yeah, nimble escape only does a hide and disengage.
Rogue gets dash as a bonus. All right. Plays and sings.
I'm gonna as my bonus action, I'm gonna do Bardic Inspiration on Gary. And I'm gonna play a little tune and be like, "You're the only one that cared." And then cast Vicious Mockery on the one right there.
All right. He's asleep, so it works.
he is mocked in his dreams. Dream mocked.
He's having that dream where he shows up to wolf school with no pants.
3 damage.
Just completely nude legs.
Yep. 3 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
He wakes up then, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
That's the thing now.
Gary.
You couldn't just.
So
get
he's still prone, but he's awake.
Do I? Is it disadvantage
If I'm melee attacking a prone
No,
player?
you get advantage.
Advantage. Okay, it's only disadvantage if they're ranged.
Ranged, yeah.
Got it. Gonna fucking whack that bitch.
It won't be an auto
19.
crit. That hits.
You don't know that it's a female.
Fucking damn it. 6. Hang on. Can never remember if it's a +4 or +5.
Should say next to your weapon.
It's +4, so 5 damage.
Okay.
It's hanging on by a thread.
It is. It's hanging on by a thread. Arena will go up.
And finish off the god mode.
And she'll kill the shit out of this wolf. Irina slays the god wolf. Releasing you all from its tyranny. Vakis.
I'm gonna do like a badass run over top of the file, just jump right over it.
Make an
Wow.
acrobatics check.
I'm gonna do it.
He lands in
Gotta
the
be
fire.
a 1.
Oh, wow.
17
So
plus
close.
plus 2, so it's gonna be a 19. Do I make the jump over the
Yeah, you do.
campfire? Okay. And then I land. Well, I then run right up to the sleeping one, and then I attack the shit out of it.
You get advantage. And
Get
if you
advantage
hit
anyway.
it's an auto crit.
Like, all right, so it's gonna be a 17 or a 17.
17 hits.
Double the dice. That's gonna be a 4 plus. That's gonna be 7. 7, 14 plus 3, so 17 damage.
All right. Yeah, it's super dead.
Did you just
What is-
double the dice, like, or did you roll 4 times?
I doubled the dice. Are you guys
Oh
okay with it?
no, we roll 4 times.
Okay. okay,
Either
so-
way,
If you
the
rolled
wolf is super
over,
dead. The
yeah.
wolf has 10 hit points.
Yeah, I would have gotten there. Yeah,
Yeah.
just with the dice rolls, I would have gotten there.
Just realize no matter what camera angle you use, Food's wolf is always looking left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, always.
Well,
yeah,
never
it's
mind.
real confusing. I tried
You're not an
rotating
Amy
it last
Turner.
turn. I tried rotating it last turn. I mean last game, and I couldn't look the other way.
Okay, that is weird.
Oh my god, and I'm always
You
looking
can't
left
look
too.
right.
I'm going to pick up the wolf that I just attacked and pick it up by the neck and just wring it out. Just rah, like a
Right.
rag doll
I'm gonna stab it and say for the watch.
for the watch.
Wow.
It's a solid move. Arena's freaking out.
Oh, that was her brother, wasn't it? I got took.
Yep.
Sure was.
So her dad is taken, and now her brother.
First things first. Was it the wolf that slapped me?
Yes. Well, I'm a wolf, so I don't know what you're talking
Bark,
about.
bark, bark.
I rub my neck and I'm like, hey, why does it hurt so much?
I go up to Breck. I'm like, I'm sorry. You look like you were pretty well asleep, and there was wolves trying to kill us.
I put my hand on Urina's shoulder and I say, look, I get it. Your brother just went flying off to some castle that we can't get into. But here's the thing. We have a party to get ready for.
Party.
Forget it, and we'll party hardy. We'll have ourselves a rip roaring good time.
You
Gary,
alleviate all of her concerns. She's very excited for the party now.
is it a pizza
Can-
party?
Can we assume that now that this fight is over, that we have had a long rest and I can get my goddamn spells back? Even though I would have already
Nope.
slept my full nights anyways.
It has to be 8 hours. Those are
did.
the rules.
I did sleep my 8 hours. The first watch was 4 hours. Second watch was 4
that's-
hours. I would have been in there the third watch, which I would have already gotten my 8 hours. I wasn't going back to sleep afterwards.
When did you guys come into the camp?
I don't know.
Mitternacht.
Well after midnight? Oh, that's right.
How did we segregate the watches then? If we had first watch, second watch, third watch,
Just a
With
couple
third
hours
watch,
apiece.
It's like 10 a.m.
would third watch then be going back to sleep to finish their rest?
I want to
And waking somebody up for the fourth watch?
No, so it's 3 hours, 3 hours, and 3 hours.
My question is whoever was on watch was really bad because one of those wolves or something got me on the neck.
They're, they're wolves, you know, slapping people and you know,
So
stabbing
lucky.
people in the neck.
I also
So
asked
lucky
where
Vakis was
my
there.
I also asked where my doppelganger is. I was like, where'd the other me go?
The ropes are still all tied up on the floor near where you were. Your ropes are cut up, but the ropes that were holding the other one are still all tied up.
It turns out he was just a friend. He invited us to a party. I'm getting ready to go.
Just say he's just a friend, or you say he's just a friend.
I will drop out of my wolf.
Wait a second. Hey, you guys talking about Bismarck Key? Because he went with the vampire.
Bismarck went to the party already?
Yeah, Bismarck, he went to the party to get ready and to start getting prepared.
Okay, so what is this
Who's
party?
Bismarck?
'Cause I must have missed it.
Said we are
So
all invited
Strahd called out as he was flying away with Ismark that there is a masquerade ball in 5 days, and you are all invited.
We will all
Oh
be
my
dancing
Thank
at
God.
the party.
I say let's go. I mean, it's a party. It's not like he's gonna like kill us or anything. He didn't attack us here.
So, my question is this party going to be like eyes wide shut?
Maybe it's a masquerade with masks and
Usually mass
lots
equals orgy.
of yes.
I would say that this would be the only way that we would be able to get in there and save Ismark. And I feel like that would be the goal for all of us, correct?
One question. Who we saving? He's obviously the guest of honor and he's safe.
He did get lifted up by his neck and carried away. I don't think that was voluntarily. I'm not saying I don't want to go. I just am saying I don't think Ismark wanted to go.
Well, he should be so honored.
So
Ah,
we will go and get Ismark. Alright, Irina?
but shall we get her to Valaki?
Yes, I don't think that you will be able to accompany us to this party.
I mean, it's in 5 days. Then we get to Valaki and get it back to the castle in 5 days.
But the Lord Strahd is our good friend. Why wouldn't she want to come with?
Why is Gary all hung up on Lord Strahd?
Why are you so standoffish?
Lord Strahd is a bad guy, but he's not so bad.
He is kind of the reason why we got stuck in a house that tried to kill us and actually did kill one of us.
Yeah.
We haven't heard both
Thanks.
sides of the story.
Well, I'm sure he's apologized by now.
Maybe he put us in that house to free it from its curse.
I mean, it's not like he sent us like an animal arrangement or something. He sent
I
us a
know.
bunch of.
I know Strahd wasn't there when I died. It was you, Breck.
Why is everybody hate Brack?
You
I
had
don't
to
hate you,
get
Breck.
the dagger.
On a side note, guys, I actually have to head out. I have an MRI tomorrow, so I need to sleep.
All right.
So later.
All right. So from here, you'll be able to finish your long rest since Food's being a real crybaby about it.
I just want to be able to heal myself. Well, I guess I didn't
Um,
take any damage.
So, from here, where would you guys like to go?
I think Gary is right. That Vlaki is where we need to go for this lady.
I never said that.
I think whoever said something about the Velaki is where we need to go because they are correct.
Thank you. I always knew I was the right one.
I would like to
I'm
retract my
apart.
statement by saying he was correct. No, it was fine. Breck, I'm on your side.
Well, isn't the party in 5 days? We could get her to Velaki and then head back?
I mean, maybe we could find some nice clothing.
Yes.
Okay. I definitely
still
think we should probably
confused.
go to Velaki, though. I do agree. And we'll find you some nice clothes, Humble Gary. A good suit to fit you.
Wow, wonderful.
Gary, where's the suit? Where's the suit of armor?
I guess you're right.
Velaki?
Yep.
Velaki
Onward.
seems like the intelligent.
All right, so we are at full hit, correct? Long rest.
Yep, long rest. So, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 3 D20s. Actually, they do the D8 and the D12.
The what?
It says to roll a D8 and a D12 instead of a D20.
19 for one.
8.
All right. 8.
Okay. So, as you are traveling in the morning, you see a small bag by the side of the road.
I
I
do not
approach the bag.
trust it.
Someone's dropped our bag.
I think we should leave it because every time we find something strange or a cart, something bad happens.
I think I should burn it.
What if
But-
there's a baby inside of it?
I think I should burn it.
Oh, I don't think we should burn any babies.
I do not like the fact that our companion was then kidnapped, then doppelganged, then I do not. I just laughed at the word doppelganged. Like I imagined getting raped by a complete clone of yourself. You were doppelganged.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
Anyway,
That's forceful
Anyway.
masturbation. That's all
anyway,
that is.
all right. Back in character. I do not like the fact that our companions keep on getting hurt, and I do not trust anything I see anymore. And I will do anything that I can to protect you guys. So I will be glad to burn this, even if it is some sort of undead baby.
I did baby. Who would leave a baby? That's cruel.
I throw a flame at it.
Oh, here we go.
Make an attack roll.
17.
Yeah, fire hits the bag and it starts to burn.
No screaming.
Not that you can tell.
It was no baby. Need me to roll damage?
Now
or is
can
it
we
just
look
gonna
at it?
all burn?
I mean, they can't. The bag could have been anything. I don't know why anybody would leave a baby out in the woods, though. It's probably just some trash.
It could have been a boat.
Look inside the mystery box. Hop in.
Could have been a boat. You don't know.
Anyway,
Put in the bag.
yeah, I'll walk up to the. Out. What do I see that was in the bag?
It was dog shit. You just got fucking poop all over your fucking
Yep.
shoe.
Yep.
You just pranked yourself.
Kids, this will happen.
Was it gold? Was it potions? Like
There are burnt wooden pieces in the bag, but it's completely destroyed.
fantastic. Let's move on.
Bye-bye, bag.
That was the secret plan on how to defeat Strahd.
Carved into wooden tablets. Oh, they were all like stakes and shit, and we just burned them. They were like magical
Yeah.
stakes.
They were. Thanks, food.
Surprisingly enough, out of this entire town, this is the only place to get wooden stakes. It's this one bag.
Tiny hut all over
Magical
again.
imbued wooden stakes.
All right. So noon passes. The sun is high in the sky, and you guys come upon a small farmer's field as you take a turn in the road.
I don't trust it.
Are
Wait,
these
Yeah, we're alright.
scarecrows?
Scarecrows?
Yep, scarecrows in between the plots.
No,
Hey,
wait a second.
Burn me.
Did it
yeah, there's
Whoops.
the fortune teller lady, she said something about the scarecrows.
is there snow?
There is no snow.
This ain't it because she said a garden covered in snow.
What's this garden of?
It appears to be some kind of root vegetable.
What's the color?
Green?
Okay.
I'm gonna say orange.
I see Baz is already exploring. He's hungry.
Wait, what? I can tell. I'm gonna try to see what kind of vegetable it is.
You gonna go into the field?
No, I'm gonna stand right there.
Okay.
Is there a guardian?
You are looking. It appears to be. Oh,
Is there a sign to say what
make a
the?
nature check.
Is there a sign that says what type of farm this is?
There is not.
I thought it would be Pepperidge Farm.
9.
The Pepper Fry, remember?
It appears to be some kind of leaves growing out of the ground, but that's all you know.
5.
You remember when Strahd had a
You
wonderful
definitely
party?
know it's leaves.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
So what did the lady say?
In a garden covered in snow, watched over by Scarecrow, look at the Guardian.
Look not to the garden, but to the guardian for the symbol.
Yeah. But there's no snow.
My garden dusted with snow, not covered in snow.
So there's like a bunch of scarecrows, or just one?
There are a half a dozen of them kind of lined up through the plot.
I do not trust it. I think we should burn it. We should just burn everything that we don't.
I don't.
Here we go
I,
again.
I don't think we should burn it. I
Yeah.
think we should just keep walking.
You with the burning? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of interesting to be kind of just see a guard out of here.
No, that is definitely against the law.
I
I
don't
think it's
know.
a farm. I don't know that it is a garden per se. A farm is not a garden.
Is there a house somewhere?
There is a house. It is about 80 feet back this way.
Maybe there's a guardian.
Then maybe we should follow the road, avoid the suspicious looking farm, and either continue on past or speak to whoever's in the hole.
I'm gonna stealth up to the scarecrow here.
I'm going to ready a produce flame. I don't trust anything.
What's the scarecrow look like?
The scarecrow has a body that is made of long sticks like broom handles, arms and legs, and it has a kind of a cloth shirt, cloth pants.
Is it strung up in the air like a scarecrow should be, or is it standing on the
Yeah,
ground?
no, it's up in the air.
Is there any scent? Like, is there any smells? Like maybe they're
Make
using
a
dead
perception
bodies.
check.
Are there any birds around the scarecrows?
There are not.
That would be a
Seems like they're not-
17.
Yeah, you can definitely smell something smells pretty bad, but you're
Here's the
not
thing,
sure what it is.
Scarecrows are supposed to scare crows and other birds, and if there are no birds, then why are there scarecrows?
I mean, if there's no birds, then it's doing its job.
No, that's not how scarecrows work. Scarecrows work by attracting the birds to the scarecrows to keep them off the plants. If there
But-
are no birds, why are there scarecrows?
But why would they have scare? When I think of scare, I mean a shoe.
You guys
I-
don't understand
I
what
need
the scarecrow
to-
does.
I'm gonna stab the scarecrow.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
You have to attack it first.
That's a 19 plus 7, so 26.
Okay, yeah, you stab it,
Uh,
and it comes to life.
Motherfucker. I told you guys.
do I get a
Roll damage.
Does that is it's not a crit, but I do get.
Oh, you assassinated the shit out of that scarecrow.
Is it just the 4 scarecrows that came alive, or
Just 4.
That would be for 10 damage.
If we have learned anything from this area, you can't trust brooms or children or even our own teammates sometimes. So I trust nothing.
I resemble that remark.
You resemble it?
You heard me.
For the record, Gary, I never had any mistrust in you.
yeah? Well, I mean, I just don't know why you'd be scared of the scarecrow. You're not a crow.
It's the drawing room all over again.
Are we all supposed to roll initiative or just him?
I don't know, but these things start casting fireballs.
I did have a fireball ready.
I mean,
I'm just thinking of Divinity.
were you want
Version
like?
2.
Did you say that you wanted to cast it if something happened, or you just said you readied it?
He said he walked up to the scarecrow. I said I readied a fireball or a produce flame.
So that's up to Geoff if he's gonna let you cast it.
It's totally up
Okay.
to Geo. I bet Arena's just sitting there like, why the fuck are we at this farmland?
Why did she say anything to stop us in the first place? She knows this land better than the rest of us.
I got a question. Are they still tied up to the post?
So are we all rolling initiative?
I updated my initiative just in case, but Geoff is thinking and doing things.
I think he's talking, but I can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear shit.
Sorry. There's going to be a round of surprise, and food, you can act in it if you choose to.
Yeah, during the surprise round, yeah, I'll throw the fireball that I had aimed.
But are they tied up or no?
They're not. They
It was an
were
illusion.
hanging. No, they were hanging up on the pegs, but they weren't like strapped to the pegs. They were hanging up there of their own volition.
Ah, they were like doing like a calisthenic type thing, just holding it that whole
So,
time.
scarecrows.
They were doing Pilates.
Sometimes I think you make these guys way too intelligent for their own good.
You know, I did see a movie once that scarecrows, they don't have brains.
Only one gets
Oh,
to attack. The other
I'm
ones are
dead.
just surrounding you.
Bye, Gizmo.
It's kind of funny because we're the ones with the coward and eye and the Tin Man.
All right. So,
What was their role?
it's +3. So, that is a
17.
17.
That hits. Just barely.
All right, that is 7 damage. And you have to make a wisdom save.
It's not ideal.
That probably failed, but that's 8.
8 does fail, so you are frightened of the scarecrows.
He has to
Okay.
run
But
away,
you are
but they're
not-
all surrounded.
You are not paralyzed,
Oh, okay.
so that's good for you.
I agree.
Bacchus.
Bacchus will shout at Gizmo as he throws the fireball. I told you not to mess with the freaking scarecrows. And then attack with the fireball, or the produce flame, more precisely.
Okay.
That's going to be that's only going to be an 11.
That hits.
Oh shit. I don't even have a dice for that. Hold on one second.
What's the area?
No, it's not
It's-
a it's
it's
not
one.
a fireball.
Oh,
It's
just
one
one?
thing.
Okay.
Easy cantrip. It's going to be for 5 damage. Do I see
Alright.
any extra damage happen because they are made of straw?
Yeah. That scarecrow doesn't appreciate fire.
Okay. I'm going to then use bonus action to turn into wolf. Because I can do that. And then I will move through my party members and get right on here. Right there.
Okay. Gizmo, you are frightened of these scarecrows.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Let's see, what is it?
It's your full speed.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can run through me.
No, I'm trying to see how far I can run because I'm frightened of them, correct?
You could get over to here.
And then I'm going to use my feline action to go another 30.
Okay.
Does he use a free action to be ashamed at what he did? Because I
I
did
think
call out to him.
that's everything he does.
Okay. So long as the shame is relevant.
It
So
is.
at this point, Arena's going to yell, "Get out of the fields, you idiot! What are you doing?" We go to the top round of combat. If
Maybe
anyone
I
else wants to jump
Oh,
in
yeah.
to the fight,
Or
Maybe
were we
should get
supposed
out
to
of the
roll
field.
initiative?
We're asking if we should roll
He
initiative.
he might have said it when he was muted.
no, Arena just yelled for you to get out of the fields, you idiots.
No, I'm talking about for them to roll initiative.
Oh yeah,
you
I
were
might
you were
have.
muted for a while, so you might have said it, but but, but you may want to listen and get out of the fields.
Am I smart enough to understand like what's going on here?
You saw a bunch of scarecrows coming to life.
And then come and attack me.
Yeah. So, you guys do not have to join combat. You can, although the last thing you heard was, "You idiots, get out of the field."
Is it a free action to ask a question?
Yeah.
Do they stop attacking if we're not in the field?
Yes, of course. Why would you stab a scarecrow?
I didn't stab a scarecrow. You probably should have said something before the idiot did it.
Why would I assume he would do something so stupid?
I did call it out, but I'm a wolf, so you can't hear this.
Yeah. All right. So, the first one's just going to miss. The second one might hit with its second claw with a 13.
No, it does not hit.
So that's one hit. Oh, those four
Oh,
will all hit.
jeez. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of scarecrows. Oh shit.
That is 36 damage.
Okie dokie.
You need to make 4 wisdom saves.
Oh my god.
I do have my wisdom, which helps. I did just double check that. It's going to be a 26. Oh, it's going to be an 11. It's going to be a natural 20. That's going to be another 11.
All right, so you failed 2.
Okie dokie.
Breck.
I'm gonna believe what the last lady said and not enter the field.
Okay.
So I'm
Bacchus?
gonna be an idiot.
I'm going to hold on 1 second. I need to double check something. I'm at 1 hit point on the wolf. So I'm going to move my 5 feet back. Can I do that?
You can shift into Baz and keep moving.
No, I don't want to take an attack of
You
opportunity.
can disengage.
Yeah.
Then I will take my action to disengage, and then I will run over here.
Okay. Yeah, as you exit the field, they will stop and they'll wait at the entrance. And then if no one else comes in or acts against them, they will return to their posts.
I'm going to get right up in Gizzy's face and growl very loudly.
He's going to attack you. Stab him.
Do it.
You're not dead, so there's that.
He's not wrong. That's
Really?
true.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna shift out of wolf form.
in his defense, I mean, we're not used to scarecrows, coming alive and stuff.
I made the point to say to trust nothing. Just ignore everything and let's get to our destination.
Well, I mean, the real culprit of the problem here is, Rita should have been saying, "Hey, don't go into that field. That's a bad idea. I mean, she did watch him go kind of walk in there.
The scarecrows are perfectly harmless as long as you do not try to steal from them or kill them.
Irina, just assume that we're all idiots, and you should probably tell us everything.
I mean, if a kid is trying to play with the stove and they're gonna put their hand on it, you're gonna say, "Hey, don't put your hand on that stove; it's gonna burn your hand."
But
Yes,
yeah.
just assume that we are all children in these lands. We are not accustomed to the scarecrows that actually attack people rather than just attract birds.
Once again, I don't get.
Scarecrows do not attract birds. This is out. What the fuck do you think scarecrows do?
I know exactly what they do. The birds attack the scarecrows instead of attacking the crops. They don't just go away, they still go to farmlands.
Yeah, they stay away from the scarecrows because they think they're people.
All right.
Where are you getting your information from? The Wizard of Oz proved that Scarecrow was a terrible scarecrow because the crows did not care that he was there. It's definitive. I don't know that it's actually.
You mean that the birds kept on attacking the crops behind him, even though he was right there?
Yeah, because you're
And
supposed
therefore
to
he wasn't
scare
doing
them
his job?
away. They're called. It's a scarecrow. It scares the crows.
It's not an attack crow.
We should definitely continue.
I would
all right.
love to just talk about Scarecrow Theory for the next half hour.
Listen, we could do it. So you guys can continue down the road. Around 6 p.m. The sun is starting to set, but you will arrive at the town of Valaki.
Sweet.
Can we find an inn, or is that not trustworthy either? I'm talking to Irina.
She knows of the inns. They're, as long as you don't stab anything, it should be fine.
I don't plan on stabbing anything. It just smelled terrible, and I wanted to see why. I thought it might have been a dead body.
Yes, it smelled like shit. This is what you use to fertilize crops.
She proves a point.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All right, so you come into the town of Valaki. You come in on this side here, on the east. There are several places around, but she will tell you that N2 is the inn. So right here.
I guess we go to the inn.
As you approach, or as you walk through the town, you pass through the gates. The walls are tall, about 15 feet high. They're made of logs that are lashed together and mudded together. Just vertical logs stacked around the city. There are 2 town guards. But they know Irina, and they do not stop you guys from entering.
I want to go scope out the inn.
Okay?
I want to go scope out the tailor.
All right. So the inn is N2. There are a couple of shops, although Irina does not know which one is the tailor.
Am I still charmed? Can we just get this over with?
So charm works for a 24-hour period. So tonight, sometime at night, you won't be charmed anymore.
Okay.
I still only have 0 gold, so I still cannot stay at the inn.
I thought somebody sold something for a bunch of gold that they gave us each.
Tile did.
Tile gave me gold? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he did. I don't know.
Tal gave like each of us 50 gold.
Yeah, it was. I think it was 50.
What is
It
that?
might be a little less. He sold off.
A bunch
He
of
sold
gems.
off jewelry and necklace.
Good. Then I can actually get food and not be a mooch.
So, yep.
Yeah. So there is an inn. If you would like, you can walk around and find a tailor. But there is plenty of time before the party.
Is there a place that sells equipment?
Yeah.
I will go with Giz.
We'll also go with Giz. But
How's my?
can
go on.
we, I think we should take Irina to the inn first.
I'll take her if you guys want to go to the shop.
I'll go to the inn.
Are we supposed to bring her to some specific place in Valaki, or just to Valaki for safekeeping?
Let's ask her. Yarina, is there any place you need to go, especially in this place? Can we see you off?
Yeah, she'll tell you that the inn would be fine, but she would like to go probably to the church first. And then from there she can make her own way.
Do we
The
need to
church is
continue-
N1. Sorry, I'm just looking at the map here. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the inn still.
Okay. We can use our little pawns now for indicators.
How's my cheese wheel looking?
Oh, it's almost certainly gone by this point.
Which one is the equipment?
So there are shops, however, they are not ones that are marked here. There is an element of investigation to the city of Valaki. The
so
people are very suspicious of outsiders.
I'm gonna go to the. Then I'm gonna go to the inn first to ask questions.
I'm gonna the guards that are at the gate that we came through.
Okay.
I rolled
I
a
want to-
17 on my investigation.
I
while I'm
want
with
to
Giz.
ask him. Excuse me. I need to buy some equipment. Where's the best place to get some?
Make a persuasion check.
That's a natural 19 plus 2, so 21.
They'll tell you that there are a few shops on the main drag. So around this area.
Is there anyone in specific that you think might be the best to go to that you yourself would buy stuff from?
He'll tell you that you should focus on anyone who's willing to sell to someone who's walking with the devil's bride.
Oh, so don't
Are
walk.
we currently with Irina?
They saw us walk past the gate person. So once we get there, they won't know that we were with her, but we're then outsiders.
Great.
So everyone knows about Irina then.
Oh yeah.
So, can you fill me in? Like, we're just kind of just a band that was hired to help out, and like, what did we get ourselves into?
I am not certain the question you're asking.
I want to ask him, like, because obviously this town that Irina doesn't live in knows about Irina being the bride of Strahd. I'm asking, like, yo, what did we get hired for? Like, what is going on, basically?
This guy doesn't know.
He doesn't. So he knows her, but doesn't know, like, there's always gossip. Like, what gossip does he have on this situation?
Okay. So
And I've stood watches, so I know he's bored out of his fucking mind and probably willing to talk.
yeah, no, there's a list of things that they know. So he knows specifically about Irina, that she has been marked twice by Strahd, and that anyone who brings harm to her, just trouble falls on them immediately. And they know it's from Strahd.
So it sounds like they would be more apt to sell to us, seeing as how if they don't, then trouble may fall on Irina.
The other thing that they know is anyone who actively helps her in trying to escape from Strahd also gets screwed over.
Oh.
So
Okay.
she is kind of.
So
They
the
just
only
kind of
way.
leave her alone.
So what you're saying is unless we give her up, then we're kind of screwed. And what do you mean by marked? Do you know?
That is exactly what I was going to ask.
Or what's the talk of the town in regards to marked?
They, based on your persuasion, they'll tell you to ask her about that.
Insight check on this guy.
What are you trying to figure out?
Is he telling the truth on us asking him? Probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll
If
an
he
insight
is
check.
withholding information.
Oh, he's without a doubt withholding information. I think he's more feared for his life now.
Oh, good. I rolled a natural one, and I'm not a halfling.
You believe him intrinsically. Like, this guy is legit.
Good guy, and I assume that he told us everything that we need to know.
All right, sir. Thank you for helping out. And the information. Just so you know, there is a party in 5 days. Did you know about that?
He knows that you are wrong because there will be a festival in 3 days here in town.
Oh, there's a festival here. What's this festival?
This is the Festival of the Blazing Sun, and he will spit on the ground and then quickly look around to see if anyone saw and kind of scrub that out with his foot.
I lean in. I'm like, what? Explain this festival to me a little more.
So he'll tell you that there is a festival every week in this city. Some of the fools in the town believe that the festivals keep the devil at bay, where others believe that they provide no protection or benefit whatsoever. The only thing everyone agrees on is that they are dismal affairs.
Is someone usually die?
No?
So why is it dismal? When I think of fairs, I think of street cart food and
Affairs.
Oh. So it's blazing affairs, not blazing fair.
So this is the Festival of the Blazing Sun. He said it's a dismal affair.
Oh, okay. Is it dismal because you gotta work and can't join in?
He'll tell you.
Is there anything I should know about this Blazing Sun Festival that can help us get, either stay here or like get out of the way, because you obviously don't like it.
Yeah, he doesn't think that the festivals do anything, and he believes that it is just a cover up for the burgomaster.
Who's the burgomaster?
He's like a
The
mayor.
master of burgling.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like a mayor.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay, so you think I got you. All right. I don't want you to get in trouble now for talking on your watch. Thank you for your help, and we'll look around and enjoy the festivities when they are here, because while they may not work, at least they keep the mind of the people off of it.
All right.
All right.
So he's kind of pointed you into this area over here. So you can make an investigation check to see if you can find a shop.
17.
Nine.
There are a few shops that sell equipment, but it may not necessarily be what you're looking for. What are you looking for?
Well, I'd like to look for like healing.
Okay.
And then possibly a better bow.
I gotta go a little early. All I want to do
Yeah.
is buy a new cheese wheel and a little meat, maybe.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
buy
you
a
can
room.
definitely do that. Yeah, we'll be done pretty quick here.
Yeah.
I'm totally on board with trying to find some like healer's kits or healer's potions. And then the gear, absolutely.
Okay.
If you're proficient in short bows, you can use a longbow as well.
I actually don't think so. I think it has to be
No, I
a
think
longbow.
yeah.
Okay. Yep. Nope. You're right.
I mean, you could still use a longbow, you just won't be that good.
Oh shit! Have I been fucking up? I gotta look at this.
What is up?
Oh no, I'm trying to. Is a longbow considered a simple weapon, or is it? Because I don't actually have it listed under my proficiencies.
I think a crossbow.
Never mind. It
listed.
is a simple weapon. Yep.
All right. So
So let me see if I can find maybe a crossbow, like either a longbow or a crossbow, something ranged.
okay. Um.
But big thing is healing is the main thing, because don't want us to die anymore.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look at these shops, because it doesn't give me any lists or anything. So
We
for
can do
now,
that. We can hold that off until.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to look at this to figure it out.
Just
Okay,
let
that's
us
fine.
know at the beginning of next session, like
Yep.
how we were able to get and how much it cost.
Yeah.
Assume that Giz did something stupid to try to work down the price, if that's a possibility.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. For everyone else, in the morning you can take Arena over to the church, and that's where we'll pick it up next week.
So long rest.
Yeah.
Cool.
My hit points are back. I'm so happy only one scarecrow got to attack.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm so happy that I chose the right circle so that I got the more powerful animal. Otherwise, I would have taken damage.
Yeah.
Also, I did tell you not to touch the scarecrow.
Yeah, you did. But
Listen, I thought you guys did great tonight. I had a lot of fun. Where you killed each other and you messed with each other.
For the record, I did not kill anybody. I just activated Strahd's disguise.
actually Bismarck he killed almost killed food. Or not food,
Yeah, he
Tile.
did.